What was that, Matt? Oh, thanks, Matt.
Producer Matt.
Thanks, Producer Matt.
Produce us an accurate countdown.
Welcome to the stream, everyone.
Oh,
I'm Mike. Join with me is Dennis. We got Tony back there.
Hey.
All right, and we got Bill.
Hello.
And today is our 5th episode of Techin Around. If you don't know, Techin Around is our Q&A show where we talk about tech, we talk about streaming, and any other random questions that you guys may have sent, and we get to show off your builds. If you want your builds to be shown in a future show, join our Discord. We have a lot of great people there who you can play games with after stream, or you can hang with us during the weekend. A lot of crazy times, a lot of awesome things.
You know you want to do that.
You do.
I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm done with that place.
So what are we watching here?
Right now, this is something that Dennis wanted to show me.
This is just like old school PC building.
Let's go to the beginning.
This is amazing.
Check it. Check this out.
Look at those sockets.
This is a different video than what I was
Look at those
trying to show.
CPU slots.
Yeah,
Is this music with the video?
No.
that's my point.
Oh, because I'm like, this is like...
I like the music.
I do too.
I thought it was going to be just like a montage of PC building.
It's like, yeah, old school PC build porn. It's like...
Are you looking at this? We want to say hello to all of our chatters out there, all of our people.
I used to have that cooler.
I had that video card.
I totally had that cooler.
The Zaman or the Thermaltake?
The Thermaltake. The jet, the turbine.
Mm-hmm. I had this WinFast
Oh,
and
the one
I had
that,
this Asus.
the one that looks like
builds.
a Mac speaker kind of thing.
Sort of.
I did that P4 Titan too. That gigabyte board right there.
Theo, you got it wrong. It's not Kyle. It's Lyle.
Mm-hmm. Lyle did a great video.
And hey, Theo, a good call on the reference though. That's exactly what
I was watching that video on my stream last night, dying.
It's so funny. Oh,
I was
my God,
dying. That is so funny. If you guys haven't seen it, go to Bitwit's YouTube and watch his.
We're probably gonna
video.
probably have it running because it is one of the subjects we wanted to talk about. But look at this.
I don't know if we should watch it because it's a little racist.
No, I
want to watch the Verge one. Someone had to have saved that, right? Because they took it down.
Yeah.
David Wilson from Facebook. What do you guys think of the RTX GPUs? What do you think? What do you think of the RTX?
Oh.
I wish I had this instead. That's what I think of them.
Can that fit on top of the?
I want that cooler.
What is that? A humidifier?
What is happening with that?
It's a jet engine.
I had that exact jet.
Dude,
I had that exact that was my setup.
That is better than RGB.
Those are the ones that clipped on the side of the plastic socket.
Gorgeous.
So like every so often the little plastic would break and it would just fall off. And great, I just get another motherboard.
And there's no windows on these cases. You couldn't see any of this.
Yeah.
No.
There was a few windows. We were putting windows in ourselves.
Horrible. I mean, there's like the perforations.
Yeah.
Honestly, let's get real, Bill. In that era, when we built PCs, we didn't run side panels on them.
Yeah.
Side panels were for suckers.
Look at the directional fans.
Yeah, they're a little tilted just a bit.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
It's like an inverted telephone.
Yes, dude, that's so great.
Oh, this is amazing.
Oh, I love this.
Nice, have an old GeForce like that.
Is that a low profile card right there?
No,
it's a GeForce card.
It's a
full size card.
That's no.
Low
Shut
profile
up.
would be shorter.
No, that's a full size card.
That's a full size card. In fact, it's double.
I was telling Dennis.
Although let's be honest, you took your cooler off. That's your card right now.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Salmon colored fan.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Old
Look at the
Thermaltake.
plastic shroud over the top of the motherboard too.
It's got the old optical plugs for 5.1 surround sound.
Yeah, I mean the truth is
it's a game word.
It's like a 3-slot card.
The truth is, you take your cooler off, your PCB looks like that too on a current card.
Yeah. But I didn't want to leave him hanging. So David's question was, what do you think of the RTX GPUs? Waiting. Currently waiting.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you like ray tracing, it's cool.
Yeah.
Numbers are out. Numbers look pretty good on the cards, I will admit. But going from like a 1080 Ti to a 2080 doesn't make much sense.
You see
going to a 2080
the
Ti
meme where it's like Scooby Doo and he's pulling the mask off the guy, and the mask says 2080 and the face says 1080 Ti.
Yeah, it's a jump, but I think if you're jumping from 9 series to 20 series,
copper.
It makes a lot of sense.
You see all that?
Oh yeah. It was one big solid.
What is
what
this
is that
thing?
cooler? We need more of those.
Look at this.
We need some more interesting cooler designs.
Well, I don't think
they weren't very cool.
Well, and
they
like
look cool.
They didn't really understand heat sinks that well. Like these.
You didn't need
modern heat sinks are like so much based on the structure of them, like not
so much the fans. Yeah.
Where back in the day they would just run some copper up and just try and keep it cool. Like that was the whole thing.
Just from Kyle from Facebook. Remember the Asus Vento case that looked like it had jet intakes in front of it?
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, there was a Alienware cases were like that too. It just looked like a big nose.
Is he gonna draw the diamond?
He almost did. Yeah.
He's gonna sign his name.
Yeah, he's a little better.
That's what I do. I write my initials.
I literally put one dot.
Yeah.
You just let it, make a little mountain.
I put one little P. That's
Yeah,
all you need.
That's all you need.
One little P.
Yeah,
Like
Bill with a big.
Not the letter P either. Like a
even
little
back then,
P,
even back then, Corsair, it kind of looks like their current RAM sticks.
Yeah, RAM hasn't changed
It
too
hasn't.
much.
It hasn't.
This had the special adapters so you can have LCD displays on them.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that was a thing for a very short time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That way you can see how fast it's running inside your case.
It's from Kyle from Facebook. I built a new Windows 98 XP machine 2 weekends ago. This reminds me of those builds. Is it giving you a lot of flashbacks, Kyle? I'm sure it is.
This is like anytime I open up my parents' computer, this is what I see inside, except it's all lower quality stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, first of all, where is this coming from?
Okay,
we
gotta give some credit.
Yeah.
So this is coming from Retro Hardware, their YouTube channel. So if you want to check them out, please go and subscribe to them because they have some really awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sure those warehouses are full of this stuff.
Yeah.
Just because, like, I remember back in the day, I used to go to like a strip mall computer store. It was like next to a Carl's Jr. and a florist, right? And it was just like you'd walk in and there was a desk.
On the
There was a desk and you'd like write down what you wanted, and some dude would disappear for 40 minutes and come back with like, well, here's a processor, like just random boxes of stuff.
That's how it was done back in the day.
And it wasn't. Most of it was just in a.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Most of it was just in an anti-static bag.
Like that.
And Sound Blaster.
Classic.
Oh wow. Oh, I remember. Yeah, you gotta put the optical drive in there.
No, the DVD. That's when you know you're living the life.
Yeah.
All right, this video can go along. It can keep on going forever. We're gonna have to come back to it. So let's, as per usual for our Techin Around, we usually answer questions that you guys have sent via our Discord and other channels. So let's get to our first question. Producer Matt, if you may.
This is our 5th Techin Around.
This is our 5th Techin Around.
Yeah.
Actually, a little interesting thing. This is our 105th episode of NeweggPlays. I actually went to go back. I went back and looked at the numbers, and we've done 105 episodes.
That's a lot.
Holy crap!
That's more than I committed to. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only committed to 100 episodes for the season.
That's my contract.
All right, we'll let that video play in the background. We can come back to it, but let's get to our first question from GI Jungle. How important is a schedule to a stream?
Most important.
Yeah.
It's the most important thing.
If you had to put in perspective when it comes to like what comes more important, it's your schedule than your sound. Yeah, but your schedule is top dog.
Even above like content.
Yeah.
You know, if you have something that people want to watch, that's probably pretty important too for your stream. But
and I think it's reliability. If people realize that you stream on Fridays at 8 p.m. every night or every week, it's something for them to go to. They know you're live.
Yeah.
If you start streaming Mondays at 5 a.m. and then a Wednesday at 11 p.m. and then a Saturday at noon, people are never going to know when you're live unless they actually do a notification. But it's just so that people know where you are when you stream.
And I think the most important thing about streaming is like allowing a community to be built in your channel, right? Like, and that's never going to happen if people don't know when to show up for the meeting, right? Like they're all going to get to know each other, like hang out and have inside jokes and, memes and whatever they do. And if you don't give them that opportunity, like if you're randomly streaming and it's always just whoever happens to be there, like that community never gets built, and it's just so hard to get traction that way.
Yeah.
Man, remember all we cared about was putting stuff on the face of your computer, like every panel you could get?
I am not listening to any questions or any responses. I am just mesmerized by this. What was the question?
How important is a stream schedule?
One time I had like a thermostat on the front, a card thing, a fan speed controller, a floppy.
What was the story you told where someone was trying to turn on a computer and they kept on turning the key.
Yeah,
and they were like,
yeah.
I can't turn it on. It's defective. I have to return it. And you're
This
like,
is a great story you're telling for me.
well, go on. You can tell the
What was that
details.
story I just finished?
Yeah. I'll tell you. Well, that was it. Yeah. Yeah. It was an AT case. It was beige, and back in the olden days, it was a key lock on the front of the system that they would turn on and off to lock out the keyboard. And the guy thought that's how you started the computer. He was turning it to
Like
try
a
and
car.
start it.
Yeah.
Pushing the clutch in.
Yeah.
It's
not going.
primed. What do I do here?
The guy just got like I told him no, it's not that. You see, there's a little symbol of the keyboard there. That's your key lock. Over there, the 1 and 0. That's your on-off.
What was
switch,
his
you know?
reaction?
He just went, and then I could hear him trying to hang up the phone, and he was missing, over and over again. It was like,
Like when I was,
it was like the perfect.
when I was getting my Microsoft certs at school, like we had these. They were like these front panel connectors where you'd slide a hard drive in and then lock them into place.
Yeah.
So you would just like take it, 'cause you would have laptops where like weren't really common and stuff. So you'd carry like a Windows 2000 hard drive with you everywhere, slide it into machines and lock them, and then reboot them on all these different hardware. It was a mess. It was like the grossest thing. You'd have to re-image that thing like every week.
Hard drives don't really like to be moved around
At
anyways.
all,
you
and
know?
especially that IDE, like they hated it. SAT is at least.
You had to like slam them in too. It wasn't like you could just like easily, plug them in. It's like clam.
Yeah, they would just
and
get
you
stuck.
put the latch shut.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, great.
What's
Yeah.
our next question, Matt? Let's
Schedule's super important, guys.
we're gonna get so totally.
I
sucked into
schedule.
this.
I just kind of set a schedule, but before like just this past week, I would just kind of do a schedule time. Like if I stream, it's going to be around 8.
There you go. All right, this is from Gunner Punk. G Fuel, Monster, or Red Bull? Choose your fighter.
Yes.
Red Bull. I can handle Red Bull.
I like Red Bull, but it's kind of too crazy. I kind of stick to Monsters. That's more just like highly caffeinated soda.
Yeah.
I feel like the taurine in Red Bull has given me like drug-like side effects on occasion, where I'm just like, oh my god.
Correct, Theo and Texan. The correct answer is Bang.
Go drink a Bang. And
Go
let's see
drink
how
a
you
Bang.
feel. Let's see how you feel.
It's delicious.
Guys, are you down to drink a fourth of a Bang
No.
with me
Oh, that's so
for the
gross.
WWE stream?
I'm drinking a Thai tea. I'm
that's
quite
sad.
happy right now.
We should.
Yeah.
I will admit that Red Bull is like a shot, and Monster is like a beer.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
40. Because
Yeah.
you have all that extra drink there, but you're getting about the same amount of energy.
Just give me a nice cappuccino, and that's all I need.
Man,
It's fine.
espresso, bro.
Just a nice little espresso
You know what I heard
with a
about?
biscotti, and we'll
What
be
I
fine.
really want?
Yeah.
They make
Are Bangs good?
espresso-
They're
or
not good.
Americanos with
No.
sparkling water.
I've been
Yum.
I had a heart attack.
I
with
want
them.
one right now.
Yeah, it does sound really good.
Yeah, a little fizzy, a little kind of soda-like, but it's still just
Yeah.
Americano. Oh, it sounds so nice.
Yeah, I like that.
I want one right now.
Yeah, these are 184 milligram caffeine content.
That's pretty good. It's
You
like
know?
3 cups of coffee.
Yeah, and since it's coffee-ish and it's latte French,
Yeah.
it's it gets rid of your heartburn too. So
Yeah,
I'm like, that's kind of a good balance for me, especially if you have too
Yeah.
spicy at
that's why I
lunch.
need a little.
The crew that bangs together stays
Little
together.
Topo Chico
Bang
on an
energy.
espresso.
Two little
Texan,
little
great.
TC.
Yeah, a little Topo Chico on an espresso. Make my day right now.
Yeah.
All right, what's our next question?
Maybe even a Sam P if I had to go that low.
We got all this energy now from that question. Oh no! What are you trying to do?
Oh,
Tear us
That was-
apart?
That was terrifying.
Blitz,
That's
Marvel
easy.
or DC?
yes.
Is that a
Is this
question?
is this the rabbit hole question?
I don't think it's a trap question.
How long can we take on this?
Well, listen, you can't just take the movies. You also take the comic books,
Just
cartoons,
the whole thing,
The
everything,
whole thing.
everything combined.
because nothing can beat the Batman animated series.
No.
But I like the Marvel
Marvel's-
Cinematic Universe. So.
Marvel's so much better in every way.
Marvel-
Even when I was a kid, like
is so much better.
yeah, even when I was a kid, like nothing was better than the X-Men.
Nothing is better than the X-Men. X-Men cartoon,
X-Men was really
the
good.
trading cards, the toys, the whole thing. Marvel 100%. Individual characters, Batman and Superman, I think, are the best superheroes.
I say this is that
Superman,
I say
Superman.
DC has the best villains. Ever.
I will say that if it wasn't for DC, we wouldn't have such epic movies we have today that are
Yeah.
superheroes.
Batman is so freaking good.
But Magneto's so fresh, bro. Like I don't know if you could say DC has the best villains because Magneto's so cool.
Spider-Man has some good villains, but I kind of agree with Dennis where the Batman villains, just Batman, like Superman, Lex Luthor is interesting because you've got mortal, no superpower guy versus immortal, almost godlike.
Yeah.
But the Batman Rogues Gallery is, you can't get more iconic than
Superman's so lame though.
He's boring. He's
The
really
whole
boring.
premise of Superman is lame.
Yeah.
Like,
I think if you think about like Thor is another god character that should be indestructible and have all these special powers, but they've made it to where they've leveled him off so that he's a little bit more human and he's acceptable, and that's why you see that transition from like the horrible Thor movies early on,
right.
to like the really good like Ragnarok movies later on. So you need to have that, and DC does not have the ability, it seems, to reboot a character or bring someone back. It's an echo and it gets a little
they
crappy.
don't
Yeah.
have the patience.
But
Like,
I'm not.
yeah.
But you're not looking at it in like the whole ecosystem. Like the movies, Marvel's way better with movies.
Yeah.
As a whole.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight trilogy was fantastic, and probably movie to movie is as good, if not a little bit better, than the Marvel movies one to one. But just the characters and everything together, Batman is more iconic than any one Marvel character.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
What one Marvel character is more iconic
Wolverine.
than Batman?
Yeah,
No way.
for sure.
Wolverine would win against Batman.
Well, not
Well,
only
no,
would
talk
All
about
right. Well, I mean, not a fight.
not
I
only
mean,
would he win,
Yeah.
I think
Just culturally. There's no way Batman is less popular culturally than Wolverine. I like Wolverine more, but culturally, Batman is way more important.
Game on John saying Iron Man is more
Yeah.
iconic.
I think
than
that's a
I'm trying to
modern.
do that,
I think
Yeah,
And
that's in the last 10 years.
I think in the last 10 years, Iron Man.
Yeah.
I would,
And maybe.
Yeah,
By the
That's
way,
even
That's
debatable.
why Batman is lame, is because in order for Batman to stay cool, he had to become Iron Man in the last couple of movies.
See what you did, Blitz?
He's Iron Batman.
See what you
now,
did?
So,
This
you
is
know?
all your fault, Blitz.
Yeah. So now he's just shooting guns and running around with suits on and that light up. It's like, come on, just keep him Batman. It would have made more sense to level the character off, and I think that's where people miss out too. Is having him fight against Superman. I get it. It's part of the comics and whatnot, but it just feels so.
Yeah, but that's a
weird to try.
singular event.
All right, but
Alright.
That's just
prove me
one
wrong.
event,
Prove me
yeah.
wrong. If it wasn't for the amazing cartoon in the '90s,
Yeah.
no one would care about Batman.
It's
What?
part of it. I think
Yeah.
I think it's a huge
No
part
one
of it.
would
Yeah.
care. Like that cartoon was good, was amazing,
But did
and
that
it
predate?
built.
Did that predate the movie though? 'Cause
No,
84
no.
was 80s.
Tim
was
Burton came before the cartoon.
Yeah, but those movies were junk.
Tim
Well,
Burton, the first one?
Yeah, they were all
The
junk.
first one was
They were
really
all
good.
trash.
What are you
Really
talking about?
Yeah.
They were all trash.
No.
Go watch
No.
them. Go
All
watch
right,
them.
now
Yeah,
he's
you
just
can't talk
he's
about
imbalanced
now.
here
It can't hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go watch them. They're
But
trash.
at the time, that was a revolutionary movie.
Iron
Yeah.
Man's 15 years old. It's still great.
All right, next question. Next question. We gotta move
Iron
on.
Man 2, not so.
What's our next question?
Yeah.
All right, from Bale. We got wireless or wired or wireless keyboard and mouse. What do you
Yeah.
choose? I gotta go wired.
I will generally go wired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it depends on your use. But go ahead.
Yeah, I have both. I have an iMac, which is wireless, and I've got a gaming PC, which is wired.
At work, I always use wireless.
Chat saying wired.
Like wireless is great at work, right? Like I use a laptop. Who wants wires hanging off of it? And for keyboards, I mean, especially with like Bluetooth now, you can have a high-speed wireless keyboard that doesn't have delay, right? But it's going to cost you more, right? You're going to need to you're going to have Bluetooth in your PC, Bluetooth in your keyboard. But if it's just fast using whatever Logitech built-in wireless module, then yeah, wired all the way for the game.
I think there was a lot of really bad wireless mice back in the day, and two, batteries was an issue until honestly like lithium really took off.
Yeah.
Older battery systems are just a pain, and being able to like plug in with like an Android connection now makes sense for a wireless mouse. I use like an MX Revolution at my desk here. It makes sense, but I still, in the back of my head, there's still this like fear of latency. And playing games, and that it's just going to be a little bit slower, and that's going to keep me from being a Twitch gamer.
The iMac that I have, it's pretty old now, but it's the aluminum frame one, and it's got AA batteries, and I don't have to change those out. It's like 10 months. It goes forever.
What?
Well, be happy you don't have the new one.
We gotta stop right now.
They're pretty bad.
Nick from Periscope. I saw you guys had a picnic at the fair last week.
Yeah.
We did. That's where our company picnic was at.
Yeah.
Did you go try to see us and say hi? Did anyone get approached?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
No.
I saw you didn't wear there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too. I
Yeah,
got a free bag.
you were there.
Yeah.
I tweeted.
Yeah,
guys made fun of me
I
for
did
it.
see your tweet. Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to play Fortnite. Look at that Northbridge cooler.
I walked
So
around
good.
the esports section, and my wife was like, "I'm gonna be over in the other building."
Let's,
I like
uh,
the esports section.
Let's switch over to my screen and let's take a look at some bills that were sent to us. And as promised, I am a person of my word. I promised Grocko that I would show his first, but we have a. Let's see if I can find it.
I'll tell you one thing. If he changes his name one more time,
Yeah.
Grocko, stop changing your name,
He's gonna
bro.
have less than his keyboard, his computer showed.
Oh, look at that bill.
Oh, that's nice.
I know his motherboard because we've been talking about it on
Yeah,
this.
Grocko's been working very hard. I will give him all due credit. That kid has been hustling to get his machine running. Cable management.
Cable management, buddy. I don't know about that, man.
But it's like a Dell case or something. You don't really get to manage cable on that thing.
Well, he's
Oh,
got,
that's
he's got an RGB power supply.
That is the new one he bought. Yeah.
So that's always a good sign.
What part of the power supply is RGB?
I think the fan.
Probably got a
is.
fan on top.
That sticker right there that says RGB
Yeah,
on
the
it.
part you
Yeah,
can't see.
this part is actually RGB. The letters only.
Macaroni salad. We're not animals, okay?
Yeah.
Wait, what was asked?
He said potato or macaroni salad.
Oh, we actually had something like this really cool potato thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't potato salad though. It's really good.
But mac salad for life.
It really depends on your family. Your family's macaroni salad, because you go to someone else's house and you get macaroni salad.
This is more Grocko, by the way.
This is horrible.
The worst is when there's like onion chunks in it.
Yeah.
No, potato salad is the way to go.
What?
Yeah.
Over mac salad.
Oh yeah.
That's your Italian.
Yeah, I am.
What
And
are your
macaroni
guys'
salad
thoughts
isn't a
on
complete
Bitcoin
abortion
mining?
of the art form.
Is it dead? Bitcoin mining? It's probably here to stay. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
not the get rich quick scheme that it was 7 months ago,
Well,
but it's not.
I love that everyone says Bitcoin's dead, and I look at my my Robinhood app, and it's at like $7,000. It's like, wow, that's really not dead. Like it's not doing as well as it was at a point, but that's
it's not
a lot of
growing
money.
40% every
yeah,
week.
but that's
like
a lot of money for a Bitcoin.
So this is Decon61.
Dang, that thing is
That's
gorgeous.
sexy.
My God.
I like that.
You gotta goo off the goo on that sticker on top, but
Full
That's,
set.
Yeah, that's a pretty hot beast right
Wait
there.
a second.
What's up?
Where's this 24 pin?
Where's this 24 pin? I don't know.
Oh, I see
it's
it.
there. Yeah, it's there. It's there. It's coming out the top.
I see it.
Yeah.
I was
That's
like,
called
it's too clean.
cable
Yeah.
management there. That is clean.
You can't even see the 24 pin. It's so clean.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
That's how good it is.
It's funny that everyone got really good at cable management, and then all-in-one water coolers came out, so now you just have these cables right
Yeah,
across
that's
the
a
top.
giant
Yeah.
cable running off. of
And,
it.
and it's acceptable now. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, yeah, well, you have to.
Yeah, we're also
I don't understand why they haven't found a way to deal with the I/O connectors better though.
Yeah.
Like having those little one-pin connections.
Yeah, it's crazy. Why more connections are not right angles too?
He's got the cool EVGA adapter though. You see that?
Yeah.
dude.
That so that his cables don't go straight out the top of the car.
Yeah, they come out the
wrap
back.
around
Oh,
back.
that is really nice.
Yeah.
That's super
Zoom
smart.
in on that one.
Yeah,
That's smart.
I like that a lot. Yeah, zoom in on that.
You want to see what else he has on his desk? He's got some anime figure.
Sword Art Online.
Is that?
Oh, is that it? Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that
She's
his,
a
is
smoke
that his
show.
Wi-Fi? Can you
Yeah,
zoom in and get his
that's-
password on
Let's
his
see if we
Wi-Fi
can
right
keep
there?
on going.
Yeah, 'cause I
And he's
need-
got himself a poster. What is this, Tony?
I don't know that one.
This is a much better game than the PC. Let's see what is around the picture that we can
What is
zoom
it,
in
Matt?
on.
Yeah.
WBY.
Oh, Ruby.
Sharp.
What is that? Okay, that's a
No wonder I don't know. I
that's
hate
an
that
anime
stuff.
phone case.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
totally.
he's
That
showing
looks like
on the
Hatsune
iPhone, right?
Miku, actually.
Okay, Hatsune Miku.
And then you want to look at this.
That's
Poster.
Ruby.
Is that Ruby? Like Rooster
Yeah,
Teeth
Rooster
Ruby?
Teeth. The worst
Okay.
anime I've ever seen.
Okay, so some
What's
judgments.
that PNY thing? Is that a multi-plug?
Yeah, what's that? Zoom in on
Oh,
that.
yeah, it's a micro SD adapter for.
All right, stop. We gotta stop desk creeping on people.
No,
Alright.
they sent us the pictures.
I'm saying
It's
they're
fair
never
game.
gonna- they're
All
not
right,
gonna
all
show
right.
up
Next,
for the
fair
next
game.
picture.
They're not gonna show us for the next one.
All right.
I'm looking up.
Who is this? This is I couldn't even see the name. Dnt Sambar. I wouldn't even be able to pronounce that regularly, but here you go.
Tazimbra.
Sambar.
Tazimbra.
Grandma.
It's Tazimbra.
Oh,
Cable's
no.
a little sloppy.
Stop it.
Yeah. Yeah, we need some work on the cables. I like the black and red color scheme.
I do too.
I don't. The
Change this to
gray
red.
feels
Change this to
weird
red,
me.
and it'll be with a theme.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, like this is a nice PC, terrible white balance in the photo. All right, the flash is lighting up all the white behind it.
Is the glass on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe.
So
No. If it was on, it'd be pulling
looks like
out
the
those
glass is
flash
on.
It
on
looks
here.
like it's on.
if you look at the left side, it's on.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
There's that white line that runs through there.
So the
Yeah.
flash is hitting the
Right.
back of the case
Yeah.
and making all that gray like super bright,
Okay.
which kind of killed the white
Oh yeah, you
balance.
can tell right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it killed the white balance of the photo.
Yeah. But I
some flesh on that,
I
too.
don't know if
Oh,
I
what's
like
that- what's
the
all that
gray.
hair?
I know. I was looking at that. Looking at the hair.
The gray
He owns
interior.
cats.
Maybe he's got a beard.
Yeah.
You know, it probably looks good with the lights off, with whatever like minimal lighting is in there. But I'm not sure I like the gray interior.
You know what's funny about that is that like 90s PC, they did do a lot of gray interior. Like
Oh
Yeah.
right. All right.
for
So I
paint.
With
gotta.
a tan.
I have to put a little context here. This is a. Hopefully I can say this right. ElManator.
What is that?
So this was brought to us by Decon, and
That's
he or she was at a
They is the
convention.
term
They,
for-
they were at a convention, and they saw all these custom built PCs made by ElManator. I can't even talk right now.
ElManator?
ElManator. Thank you. So these are all custom built by him, and he has his own YouTube channel. You can check him out on ElManator. I think he has a Twitter as well. You may want to tag him
It
or
looks like
look for him. But
like a Cougar case.
besides, I'm just trying to say these aren't our PCs or our community PCs. These are shared at a convention. So
Okay.
Theo said it was PAX West.
PAX West. Thank you, Theo.
Yeah, it looks like one of those bigger, cooler Cougar cases.
It's a little bit shorter
think it-
than the Cougar one.
Yeah, they did like the paint on it. Man, I can't remember what the name of that is.
Powder coating.
Powder coating.
Yeah.
D-frame. That's an in-win.
That's an in-win case.
Oh,
That's an in-win bench too, isn't it?
Probably.
well, it says Draxus on it. I'm sure if we look
Yeah,
at
but
Draxus,
isn't that like
they'd probably
it's,
say
Look at
it.
those cables.
that RGB is pretty sexy though.
Wow.
God damn, that RAM.
And this is more of his.
Okay.
That's nice. Some nice.
What is
chrome.
that?
Dude,
Wow!
look
Look
at
at
the
that 3
chrome
sets.
custom piping.
Yeah.
I
The
don't know about
chromers.
that.
I like it. It almost.
But the
feels-
hardline tubing is freaking chrome.
Yeah. You know what that is? That's copper tubing. That's welded together or soldered together, and then they chromed it afterwards or polished it to make it shine like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's nice.
I think we
Like
got
or
2
something.
more of
Break up
his. So
later.
this was made out of PS3, or I think the PS3 was used as a case. Let's say as.
What year is this?
I'm down with that. That's pretty cool actually.
That's not bad.
So there is a use for a PS3.
Yeah.
How dare you? There's PlayStation All Stars, okay?
Just saying.
Here's the other side of it. And these are all the components where they live.
Cool.
I like it.
Great custom
Yeah,
built
I'm,
PCs, dude.
I'm cool with that. I mean,
Really
it's at
awesome.
a convention, like no
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah. All right.
It's on the
Let's.
show floor. It looks cool.
Should we do one more set of pictures from a
Yes.
person?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's find one that's on a desk that we can snoop on.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna save Mr. C. He's got some really awesome stuff. I'm gonna save him for last.
Yeah,
The
save
best for
that because
last.
that is some RGB insaneness.
Let's see. This is from Seth Angel.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, we got
2-1.
some. We got
Oh,
some
we
stuff.
got
We
two.
can, yeah, we can creep
Check
here.
the reflection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
reflection. Go in the reflection. What do we got there?
So this is his battle station.
We have
what
a
they call it.
sword, an axe. Okay, so
That's a
let's-
That's a t-shirt.
Is
Yeah,
that a
t-shirt.
Goku on the t-shirt?
Yeah.
or
It
something?
totally is, and there's an axe. Yeah.
It's like a tie-dyed Goku.
Okay.
Tie-dye Goku.
He's got a Luigi
Is
on
that a
the
gun
speaker.
blade there?
I think, is it a Kingdom
That's
Hearts
a
blade?
Keyblade, not a
Keyblade.
gunblade.
Oh, it's
yeah.
Keyblade. Sorry.
Jeez.
Okay, we got a.
Oh,
we got a
Fanta.
Luigi.
Wanna
Oh, look at
Fanta?
that. He's got a Super Nintendo.
Is that
Yeah.
Super Nintendo?
Xbox.
Set up. Xbox.
360.
What,
okay.
what is this pole for?
Oh man.
Dancing.
Oh, it doesn't lead to
Do you
anything.
guys
Is that a
remember
mic?
having speakers
Mic
like
stand?
that in your house?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Did everyone here have like at least one set of really big, silly speakers?
Sometimes
for
you
no
gotta
reason?
party.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
never know, you know.
I worked at a country western bar like when I was a teenager, and they like got rid of their like PA and got a new one, and they gave me the speakers, and they were like gigantic, like 1,000-watt, like room filling speakers, and I like put them in my bedroom, and I couldn't even turn them on. Like, I couldn't even...
Everyone had like this. Like I had this stupid 3-4 foot tall,
Yeah.
12-inch woofers, and you're like, what am I gonna do with these?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
everyone just gives them to you. Like here.
Yeah.
Just take them.
problem,
These
yeah,
here.
you
Yeah,
know?
I don't want them. These
Yeah.
are batteries
No one
right
has
here.
an amp for them.
Yeah.
These are batteries right here.
Batteries are a little bit set.
Oh, there's a
Yeah.
Xbox One.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
no, it's a 360.
Oh, it is
360.
360.
It's
Oh.
the updated 360.
You get bonus
the-
points just for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
From me.
I love the patina on that too.
All right.
That's
Before
some
we
good
actually move to
stuff.
questions, let's talk about the 2080.
Yeah.
So this is a video from Bitwit or Kyle.
Yeah.
Share some love to Kyle, man.
Yeah, Kyle's killing it right now.
Yeah.
That's his system.
He's probably gonna have an ad in the beginning.
Oh yeah,
This
we
is
can
the-
skip ahead. We can go over here.
Technically an ad.
He always has an ad in the beginning.
It's technically an ad.
He's
Yeah.
paying the bills, and we're paying his
What's
bills.
up, guys?
I can't believe how similar those two cards are.
Am I the only one
What's
who
this TI?
I ignore everything
Yeah.
except for the background?
No,
I like to dissect the background.
I haven't looked away from the cards yet.
Oh,
I imagine someone, at NVIDIA just has to add TI to each one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, we're
Stamp.
good.
Wait, that's a TI.
The TI
Yeah.
sticker guy. Yeah.
Just line it up. There you go.
So he actually has
There.
the specs, and I think they're shown
That's temperatures.
It's temperatures.
No, hertz rate. Yeah.
I don't care about this.
Go below further. Keep going. This isn't for you, Bill.
I really, I don't. Who does care about this?
I care about it.
Is this what we're looking for?
Guys,
Oh, that's
everyone
the
tell
system you're using.
tell Bill that
Why do I-
benchmarks are important
why
for
do I
video
care?
cards on how
Yeah, I want
fast
to see
your
the
games
bench.
can be.
I want to see the bench.
Yeah,
Here we
get-
go.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's Fire Strike. So these are your actual
Yeah, see,
benchmark.
look at
benchmarks.
TI.
Look at the TI.
Yeah.
Why
It's still
would-
holding. Yeah.
TI crushes it.
So it seems like if you still want a GPU and you don't want to go for the TI, you can still get the 1080.
Yeah.
I
And
think
that's
this
still
is
strong.
exactly what I
What-
predicted.
so
Yeah.
yeah, okay. What is the price for a 2080,
Mhm.
and what is the price for a 1080 Ti?
About $100 more for the 2080.
For a 2080 is $100 more.
Yeah. But it ray traces so nice.
So much
Did
ray
you see
tracing.
Have
how
you
much ray
seen
tracing?
the ray tracing?
Have you
Bill?
seen it?
Yeah.
Fatal.
It
Oh
is
my
like-
God.
Yeah.
This entire room right now, we're not even here. This is
Oh,
just
ray.
Ray
light
tracing.
rays.
Yeah.
Light rays.
Fatal.
Yeah.
It's going to be the year 2080 before ray tracing's in X-Plane,
Yeah.
so I really don't care.
But it's gonna look so good when it is.
It's gonna look
though,
so
you
good.
know? You're gonna be flying, and the plane's gonna reflect off the sunlight. You can be, oh, it's so
Oh,
bright.
it's so
I can't
bright.
fly right now. It's so beautiful.
So bright.
Put sunglasses on. Too nice. I was sad because
Is these types of specs where I go, I'll be fine with a GTX 1070, and I look at this and I'm like, oh no.
well, that's where
That's
I got
why
sad.
they do it.
Because my 970 doesn't even make it on the page anymore.
Oh.
It's like
Yeah, my
way
970 is like in the.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. We're not even in the game anymore. We're
No.
outside the game, just listening to it.
Oh, this is Battlefield?
Yeah.
Realistic
There we go.
symbols. All right, Battlefield 1 at 1440. Does it have a 4K? Did they already do 4K?
Well, that was 2160.
Yeah, 2164.
Oh, 2160. Okay.
That's ultra 4K.
Okay, so leave it on here for a second. So that's ultra preset on 4K.
Yeah.
Average FPS. So the 2080 Ti.
It seems like the
is-
2080, even though we saw previously, the 1080 doing better at higher resolution.
So 110 at 4K on ultra is pretty damn high.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
That's pretty good.
It's definitely where you want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But what 4K monitor goes above 100 megahertz, 100 hertz?
Well, there's
It has
the Predator, the Acer, does
Yeah.
144.
144 at 4K.
Yeah.
And how much is that?
It's like
Like
only
$2,000.
Yeah,
$2,600.
but you're already buying like a $1,200 video card.
No, I know, but for the average person that's
Yeah.
looking at these benchmarks, going like, oh my god, my 970 isn't even on here. Well, what monitor do you have?
Our fans aren't average people. They're
Yeah.
extraordinary gentlemen. and
Prove it,
ladies.
chat.
Everyone go out and buy 2080.
Change my mind.
The rule is that you go to the dealership and you look at the GT40,
Oh yeah, I know.
and then you get a Mustang because you know you can't afford the GT40. So
Yeah.
you walk out with your 1070.
V6 Mustang.
Yeah. Because that's
Yeah,
you
how
still
dare you
look
call
cool.
them average?
Prove me wrong, Theo.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong.
He's got two 1080 Ti's.
Yeah, he's rocking it right now.
Yeah.
Theo's the wrong guy to challenge.
Theo, give me one of them.
Oh, this is the prices? Here's the prices.
Yeah, this is his frames per
Oh,
dollar.
frames per dollar.
Which is a pretty good chart.
That's
'cause
pretty good. Yeah.
Really good chart.
You've seen like there right now, 1070s at 389, 399 on the website.
Okay, so they're
It's a
saying
really good choice.
so the retail prices are the same for the 1080 Ti and the 2080.
Mhm.
So that's an interesting.
Yeah, they're neck and neck right now. That's what makes it weird for a lot of people seeing the jump
Yeah.
right now, because performance versus Ti.
Let's take a look at these cards again.
It's not that big of a difference. It's like a 6% to
Right.
20% difference in certain games, But again, these are all just initial numbers. I feel like I have to say that for every launch.
Oh,
initial
no.
numbers before they get better drivers, before they optimize
Yeah.
stuff.
I unbox.
Yeah. There's no 2070 in there.
There's no 2070 out yet.
I unbox jumping in on Facebook.
Yeah.
Still without power. Still without power. Box, buddy. Hopefully it comes back. We're hoping the best.
Yeah, we're gonna build a Newegg boat for you.
Yeah.
Send it out your way.
Because what's happening now sucks.
Yeah. For those who don't know, Ironbox had like really massive flooding right in his hood, and he had to get out of there for a while. In fact, his national state bird now is just generators running. So that's all you hear from everyone around.
All right, let's move on from this guy. Actually, we want to keep Bitwit up just for a second, and there's a reason why.
Oh, don't do it.
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
Make it mute it.
It's already muted. It's already muted. It's already muted.
Stefan, I feel so bad for you, dude.
I know this kid.
You know what? You don't deserve any of this, Stefan.
I feel
absolutely
so
He
don't.
kind of does, but
He does, but at the same time,
He doesn't deserve this much.
I feel bad because it's probably, without knowing anything about this production, it's probably not solely his fault.
Yeah. Well, if you saw the description, it had like 11 names on it. So that means at least more than 2 people saw the video and was like, "Good."
This is the brought to you
Sounds
by
great.
section.
well,
yeah,
I think the problem isn't. I think it's fine to make a video and be like, I'm not really like the best at this, but we're gonna give it a shot and try this. But to create it as like, here's a tutorial from an expert on how to do this thing.
Well, the fact that it's a brand that's The Verge, that is a huge brand. They've got 2.1 million subs.
All right, we can do that.
I
I think we should do that right now.
We'll do
We
what?
know Box is here.
didn't see
Oh,
that
what
here.
was that? What was the message?
It says, Fatal wants everyone to know if we could tell Box that everyone from Twitch says hi.
Yeah,
They all
Box.
love
If
Yeah,
I,
Box,
I
everyone
know you're on
says hi.
Facebook right now, but everyone from Twitch is sending their best wishes and saying hello.
Yeah, a lot of love.
We
out
love you,
here
buddy.
In
We
the
love you.
Twitch zone. None from Mixer. I don't know what's going on, but
Mixer's
Twitch loves you.
Yeah.
He's tools.
Oh, the tweezers.
The tweezers.
Oh,
Yeah.
the tweezers.
It looks like a X wrench, like
And
a
a-
Kia set. Right?
And a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, and you better hope it has that Phillips head. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
All right.
so I in my last job.
We'll have this running. Let's go to questions.
Well, let me just before we
Okay.
Yeah, go
move
ahead.
off this, I want to kind of both good and bad. I produced YouTube videos from a technical standpoint in an industry that I was not in for a very long time. I became an expert at it, and I think I produced
Oh, an expert.
expert level content
Okay.
that was at least so like I know how hard it can be to try to do this if you're clearly not a PC builder.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you have to represent your brand in an appropriate way and not put a Live Strong bracelet on as a static ground.
What would you
I
say?
will admit, though, I think everyone walks into a position in a job where they are the most knowledgeable of that company. And this guy is probably like, how do you build a few computers, right? Would you like to help us out and do a video for us? And he's like, okay, and he, knowing just what he knows, that's what he's running with.
Let's hope he was given a script, and he was just following the script by T, and they were
I
like,
don't know.
Yeah.
Look at him though. Like I don't think he's trying to. He's done this before.
yeah.
He might be. I have no idea how many. It's the first time I've ever seen him, so I don't know if he's been on other of the more of their videos. But he's clearly nervous.
Yeah.
Right. There's like a nervous like uncertainty to him, even
Yeah.
though he might know like these are zip ties, but he's like just so freaked out that he doesn't know what he's saying
Seems like a nice kid.
Let's get to a question because we could bag on this guy all day.
all day long.
Yeah.
I will admit, though, he is wearing gunner optics. And
Yeah.
generally people who wear gunner optics don't
Are
know much
geniuses.
about
All right,
PCs.
Mr. C.
The worst.
Man, Mr. C,
The worst of the worst.
you're on a new level, Mr. C. I gotta say that right now. Only because I just bought a new case. What is your dream case that you would love to build your dream PC in? Dream case.
That's a cool question.
Yeah? Who wants to jump
A
on that first?
Bugatti Veyron.
Do you want to say maybe what's it called? Maybe like a brand of case. Like I would say Inwin. Inwin makes some really gnarly cases.
Yeah. I don't know. You know, I have a problem because I generally just really love my old Cooler Master sniper case just because it's huge and big and there's room for anything I want to put in there, you know. And
Wait, it's huge and big?
Yeah, huge and big. It's that
No!
enormous.
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those moments where it's like it's a good case.
Oh,
you know.
Matt says he wants the S frame.
Yeah. What was the one that we?
You want me to look that up?
Well, the Crystal series, I love that one.
I would like that Lian Lee,
Lian Lee's
the desk case.
Yeah, those are so nice.
I know we have them on our site. They're like so fresh.
We were watching those videos earlier, and that was a Leon Lee aluminum case back in the day.
Oh yeah,
that's what Lian Lee's used to be.
Yeah. Back in ye olden days.
Yeah.
That was the case. That was like, well, you know, if I save up enough money, I can get this really nice.
What
case.
is that thing?
They're sold out.
It's their limited edition.
Yeah.
It's limited edition.
That's
we
awesome.
had
the
those
S
for a
frame.
while.
I think that's so dumb.
They are very.
That's great on a show floor.
It's great on the show. It's a
There's two things.
Show floor
It's
thing.
one of the heaviest cases.
Oh, I bet.
That move
Oh,
around
really?
for events, yeah. Because it's a real thick glass component, and in that CNC aluminum that's folded back there, that is real.
Oh, so I
thick,
didn't realize
heavy.
that's only.
If you hate
Yeah.
your desk, buy this case.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If you like cleaning,
If you have nothing but space,
yeah.
So
If
I
you don't
really
have kids or cats, then this is a good case.
if you live in the Midwest and have a 4-bedroom house for yourself, buy this case.
Yeah.
oh,
If you have a
man.
room that's just filled with like nice things,
Maybe a
Then
Gundam
you have that,
case.
yeah.
What's our next question? That was a really good question. Thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
C.
Next question.
Deadpool. What is your favorite PC fighting game?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Really?
I know what Mike's is.
Yeah, I already know my favorite.
Yep.
I'm
Good
blocking
to know.
a little
Right.
bit, Tony. Let me
Next
get that
question.
I love fighting games, so I'm kind of torn.
Yeah.
I've been loving Tekken 7 lately.
Mm.
That game is so good. But I've also been playing a lot of Street Fighter 5 lately. Like I dug my fight stick out and took it home because I'm just like I got the need for some fighting, and I've been playing a lot of Street Fighter 5 and a lot of Tekken 7. I think Tekken 7's a better game though.
I personally love Soul Calibur.
Oh
and-
yeah.
and all the variations of Soul Calibur.
Dreamcast Soul Calibur.
Yeah. Even the later stuff where you could create a character, you could make it whatever you want at that point. It's like, yeah, this is great. This is perfect. It's time to be alive.
I was gonna say Mortal Kombat, but I think you're right. I think I enjoyed playing Soul Calibur more than I did Mortal Kombat.
That initial era of 3D fighters
You
was
can't
so
really
good.
go wrong with
Yeah.
like modern day Mortal Kombat because
Yeah.
they kind of perfected it now.
Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct's pretty good.
I never really liked Killer Instinct.
I of course
that
got to go
much.
with Dragon Ball. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a really fun game to play.
I was saying when 3D fighters first came to
That's
like
great.
PlayStation and Dreamcast, and you got like your Soul Caliburs, your what's the one where your animal people?
Tekken,
No, Rage,
Primal Rage.
Primal
How did
Rage.
Primal
Rage.
Yo, David.
All those kind of 3D roll in and out fighting games was such like a fun era of fighters. I think.
With the exception
Street
of
Fighter
Street
EX.
Fighter.
No, EX was good though.
I don't know, man.
Street EX with the skeleton guy.
It's like Virtua Fighter. You know, it was trying to be 3D. You know,
Virtual
like,
Fighter was.
and the coolest thing
Yes.
about Virtua Fighter is that you could punch a guy and knock his hat off, and you're like, his hat fell off. It's amazing.
Could
How'd
you jump
do
to my
that?"
screen real quick?
Yeah, so the minute I saw this video, guess what I thought of?
Hmm.
No.
Which
Our build?
Airplanes.
Yeah,
No, our build.
Airplanes.
Oh, our build? Yeah, our
Game
build.
management on our build.
You know, but the
Yeah.
difference between our build that we did a few weeks ago and this one is that the guy was like super serious. He's like, "Listen, I'm gonna make you a really awesome 2K build
Yeah.
because all the other ones are old school. You know, they're not gonna handle it nowadays." When we were building, we were like, "What are we doing? Did we
Yeah.
mess this up?" And then you were like, "No, move it this way."
Well, we did it live. One, we did it live, and it
Yeah.
wasn't an edited 11-minute video.
That too, yeah.
That's the only reason why.
It was 2 hours long. It was 1 hour building and 1 hour undoing what Bill was doing. You know? So it was a lot of work, you know. And these guys have an edited video, so you know that there was
Could have
worse
been all day.
things.
It could have been. It
you know?
could have taken them all week to build that and
Yeah.
make it perfect.
So I'm not gonna be able to pronounce this AKY. So some guy wasted his time laughing at some inexperienced builder. So there's a little difference here. Is that the whole problem that people had with this is that The Verge actually said this is the official, like this is how you build a 2K custom PC.
Yeah.
And
There
it's
are-
the
there were so
internet.
many,
Yeah.
but there were so many problems with that. If someone actually
Yeah,
followed
it's the internet.
this step by step, they could have damaged their PC.
Yeah.
Oh, they would have ruined
Yeah.
their
So
system.
it's not that everyone's wasting
Yeah.
their time. People are just like, no, this can exist.
Yeah, it's I mean, The Verge is a journalism company. I mean,
Sort of,
they're a
yeah.
news outlet
Sort of.
to a large extent.
Sort of.
Yeah, they were
Sort of is. I mean, they're at the like the loosest definition of the word.
I love that their
journalism.
defense of it was everyone's racist.
Oh, get over yourselves.
Yeah. Let's look at some-
seriously.
Let's look at some more builds here from our own community that I'm sure did way better. I'm sorry, Verge, but
What is this garbage?
so that
Whoa.
whoa, this is from Spin.
What is this mess? Look at all that RGB. That's unnecessary.
No, this is perfect. This is what you need. Finn, awesome build, man.
No, this is absolutely
it's a little too purple.
gorgeous.
ROG.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh my god, look at that.
Look at all that purple.
this is still Finn.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's the
still
same. It's the same build. It looks like a completely different computer.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of RGB.
Oh, it looks like you have the same motherboard. Nope.
Right?
I don't know what you're trying to.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're trying to prove.
Well, that it's
Yeah.
now it's purple,
Yeah.
and before it wasn't purple.
Now it's not purple. Jeez.
It was also purple, but
So this is still Finn.
Now it's more colorful.
Oh my God, Finn!
Wait, let's creep on the bedroom.
Well,
Hold
we'll
on,
get to that. Yeah,
let's get to that
yeah,
in a
I was
second.
gonna.
We've seen this 3 times.
Yeah. This is that nice Fantex case with the glass door that opens out.
If I can make
It's
one
nice to work
criticism
on.
of this, and I think it's the only thing I can
Let's hear it.
criticize,
What's that?
is the power cable to the GPU. If that was braided or not twisted, that left one. No, not the
yeah.
power cable. Sorry, the PCIe, the 8-pin,
Yeah.
the 2 8
With
pins
the
Power.
pins.
on the GPU.
Yeah.
GPU power.
That's actually
Right there,
probably
yeah.
an upgrade.
If that was either like if those are both custom braided, or if that one matched the one on the right, it would be perfect.
They do match.
Yeah, they link up. It's got.
Yeah,
Let's go creep.
Yeah.
Let's start creeping.
And the 960 NVMe too.
What's-
What do you got?
All right,
We
what
got
are
a
these?
plan.
What are these here?
Targets.
Target.
Target practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a rule, guys. If someone has target practice on their
We'd
door,
be very nice.
you'd be
You're
very, nice,
very
to them,
nice to
you
that
know?
person.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
are
that's
them
right.
targets on the door?
But you know
Yeah.
what?
Them
He's
are.
growing a plant.
Growing
Yeah.
a
You know,
plant.
he's
Okay.
just taking care of.
It's right by the window too.
yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of hat is that? What does that
It
say?
almost looks like a
FBI.
hat,
Does it say FBI?
Oh, maybe.
Female body inspector hat.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Maybe some.
What's under the bed?
Yeah.
Looks like
Trash
a
can.
TIE fighter.
I'm
or
gonna-
What
something.
is that? That's weird.
Oh, I would respect that.
Although I
person's
will say
privacy.
this.
Crop your images.
We
Crop your
gotta.
images, folks.
We gotta put all these cords into one.
Yeah.
Let's zip tie those.
I'm okay with
Let's
that.
get some
Yeah,
tweezers
I'm
out
okay.
here.
I'm okay
Yeah.
with whatever comes out the back is coming out the back.
Honestly, this is actually way better managed than my current
If
system.
I
very
took a
clean.
picture of the back of my 2 PCs for streaming, you
Yeah.
would barf.
Let me
It's an abomination.
Let me
It's an
say-
abomination.
see that right there. That 24
Froggy.
pin.
Dang,
This is
that's
from
clean.
from
Yeah.
Froggy.
That's very clean.
Oh,
Yeah.
Froggy,
Froggy, you keeps it clean.
you do. I think all those little specs from the actual glass of the case, though. And I don't think there's much you can do about that.
You
depending
could
on where you
clean the
live.
glass.
It's actually so icy cold in there. That's
Oh,
snowflakes.
let's
That's
say
what I-
that.
That's what I like to think.
You could wipe it down before you send us a
Yeah.
picture.
Look at this.
You could do that.
That's
That might
cool.
be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no.
wonder if that's one of those extender adapters they have now, because a lot of people are doing that now. Where they
Which
get
is a
little,
brilliant idea.
yeah, it's like a shorty 24 pin that you
Yeah.
just run it outside.
Just a couple of inches long,
Yeah.
right? And yeah.
you know, and
this
see,
is
he's
plenty
got
long, you
the
mean,
he's got
plenty
the
long.
Plenty
VGA
long,
adapter too.
yeah.
This is from Texan. What's one piece of tech you don't have in your personal setups that you really want?
Bigger GPU.
Bigger GPU.
My Android.
Yeah.
But let's say but if we have a GPU in there, so let's.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
let's say
What is the
non-essential
one piece that your
equipment.
personal setup you
Non-essential equipment.
Everything about my build is about the next build. You know,
you
so
know what I
like
want?
any one
Yeah.
piece would make me buy
A
100
hollow
other
deck.
pieces. Yeah.
I'd like a hollow deck.
You know what I want? I want one of these.
One of those fans.
Give me one of those turbo
Yeah.
jets.
The turbojet fan.
Theo will send you his.
Yeah.
I'm sure he will.
I'm sure Thermaltake has a couple lying around, that didn't sell, because they have to be just floating around in a warehouse somewhere.
I'm
Oh,
so excited to
so
get one.
clean, man.
Yeah, that's
I'm
really
so
nice.
excited when
I think someone
mine.
got it at the picnic this year, so you might just.
This
ask
is
for
is this a different one?
No, same one. It's still froggy. Still froggy.
So Froggy Fresh.
Oh, but this is before. So he's got new cables there. So he had that little
I noticed
EVGA
that.
right angle thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the newer one, and with
Yeah.
that
It was
little
like
extension.
before and after right there.
Yeah,
Oh, so good.
Awesome.
yeah, it's
And
way
even
better.
So
more
this is,
awesome.
if anyone's wondering about what benefit you can get from those, like the adapter
Yeah.
and the extender. It was extender, right?
Yeah, it's a power adapter. It's a EVGA sells it. I think it's like $30 ish. But yeah,
That's the benefit.
yeah, it slaps on there. cleans it way up.
Yeah, it's ketchup and mustard. You don't want those exposed.
Let's get to a question because I think we've been
Ketchup
ignoring the
and
questions for a
mustard?
bit.
Oh, we just
Yeah,
have
the yellow
tech
and red
question
cables.
for Texan.
I never heard it called ketchup and mustard.
You know, what I would like
Really?
to have is VR. I don't have VR in my home yet.
Oh yeah.
That'd be a good tech upgrade. If it was a regular upgrade, then it would probably start with GPU and it would end with like a new M.2 and a new motherboard and memory and then everything else. You know.
Yeah, nice 1 terabyte M.2 would be nice.
Yeah.
All right.
If you want to send me any of that stuff, that's great too, because I'm poor.
Is it? It's Ombre, right?
I'd call it, say, ombre.
Ombre
Yeah.
spaghetti. Razer or Alienware?
That's a good one.
I say Razer.
Razer.
Yeah.
Wow, that was jinx.
Twinsies.
All right, can we try? Can we try what they're doing? All right,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Razer.
Alienware.
You knew it too.
Yeah. I know.
Everybody's got it like we got it.
No.
No.
No one has that connection.
I'm
But,
not Razer. I still like Alienware. I like Alienware because I like Alienware's history and the solid systems they built back in the day.
And they gave me a bag on
I think
Saturday.
pre-Dell, Alienware was one of those like top 7 companies that you'd buy your PC from.
Yeah, didn't they have a really good warranty and like everything was built really well?
Oh yeah, I think things came overclocked.
All the Alienwares
They
were super
came
nice.
solid,
Yeah.
you know. But you paid for it. You paid through the nose. I remember people like in like the $4,000 or $6,000 range, showing up to a LAN party, and it's like, well, what?
By the way, just to share some love, right now we're gonna watch some Paul's hardware about the 20 series.
Yeah.
Every old egger.
Go subscribe to him too.
Every old egger.
Every old egger.
2080s.
And their clean setups, man.
Can I go to Joanne's page next?
Sure.
She's got a 2080.
Sure, why not? I'm sure she does.
I like seeing all these former Newegg employees with like nicer cards and game.
What's our next
better
question?
hardware. Yeah, they're better off.
All right, Game on John. He was just in the chat right now. I wonder if he's still here. What is the best gaming graphics card for $500? For a $500 budget.
According to the chart we were just looking at.
Yeah.
Go back to the
Yeah.
Bitwit.
The
You know what?
1070.
You probably saw it. It
It's
probably
on-
is the
it's on
1070.
Bitwits.
No, it's a 1070 on there.
I'm sure they have the prices.
Look at
here,
that
too.
If he does
RTX.
that.
RTX off looks better in my opinion.
Yeah.
Is the prices here too?
I don't know if he did a price.
He did, yeah, price per.
I was gonna,
not Paul.
yeah, Mr. C. I was gonna say like
Okay, then it's on the other one.
get a
It's on Bitwit for
1060 and save a couple $100
Oh, did I close it?
Because
Go back,
1050,
I
and
closed
save
it.
even more couple
take your lady
bucks.
on a trip.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, I think right now a 1070 Ti is a really solid card.
Super
if
good
you can
card, yeah.
if you can still find them. I know they're running out of inventory at this point. And price range is really solid. I think, but in the very near future, I think we'll be seeing 2070s that are gonna be better performance for about the same price. So
Yeah.
500-ish.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, that's
So to your answer, Game on John, 1070.
Yeah.
Go for it. Look at that RTX on and off.
or was that Game Onion who said that? But that's okay.
Oh, Beardy Baldy. What was the first game each of you played on PC? Mine was King's Quest on PC Junior.
PC, what's PC Junior?
I
Is
know
that
what
like
PC
Nick
Junior
for kids?
Yeah.
It's a IBM PC Junior. It was
Oh.
very early, like 80s.
So it's like a PC for babies.
Yeah, it was like a cheaper PC.
All right, let's break this question down.
What was the first game you played?
So
On
ever?
PC.
The very, very first computer game.
Probably Wolfenstein 3D.
Wow.
You know what's really sad is for me, it's probably going to be Leisure Suit Larry.
That's your answer, man.
And that was because my cousin had it on Dad's computer.
Yeah.
And it was one of those like, come in here, we're going to play this cool game, you
Yeah.
know? And we're
It's
like,
very
"Ooh."
adult. Come here.
I just remember when I was little, my best friend's dad was like very like he worked for SAIC, which is like a very technological company in San Diego. So he was like he was the first one ever to have the internet. Like he would dial out and stuff. And I just remember he had Wolfenstein 3D like
Thought I saved the name of it.
back in the day.
That's a pretty
That's
advanced
probably
game.
5 or 6 years old. Like before I went to school to play Oregon Trail.
What is the? It was a wireframed game, and you play as a tank, and you can play as 3 different tanks.
Battlezone.
Yeah,
Battlezone. That was my very first PC game I ever played. Was Battlezone.
My first was on an Apple II, and it was Jumpman.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I had Apple
Yeah.
too.
Bum ba ba bum.
That's sad.
Bum ba ba bum. And then when he would fall, when he would not go into the little hay bale, it would just go and he'd crumble up. Let's watch gameplay of that.
What was it
Yeah.
called?
Jumpman
Jumpman
on
for the
Apple
what?
too.
Yeah.
Jumpman by Drake.
I remember that so distinctly.
Jumpman, Drake.
I think later on it was Bard's Tale. We were playing
Wasn't
Bard's
it?
Tale.
Wasn't
Oh, wow, you called it. Yeah. Drake.
No music.
This is not it.
This is too advanced.
That's an apple.
This is not it?
Wait for it. That there wasn't it.
Yeah.
Obviously is.
Oh, so the first game I
Yeah, not
played,
that one.
was Wolfenstein. First game I played a lot was StarCraft, though.
This reminds me a lot of like the early like Commodore 64, VIC-20 games where your character was just the brightest white
We
hair.
can stop
That's all
watching
you
this
could
verse
do,
stream.
Why not? Is it triggering you?
No, it's just like the 6th time we watched it.
Yeah.
That's
Now we're just kind of piling on.
all
We're
right.
gonna show
Let's go.
everyone's-
You know what? Let's go back to the
We're
retro.
gonna show everyone's crappy thing.
Let's go back to the retro.
I'm gonna research that
You
game.
have died of dysentery.
Yeah.
All right, next question.
No worries. We'll give you some time.
We'll give you a minute. We'll watch
Yeah.
this hot.
Well, let's just ask questions of the audience.
All right, audience. What's your favorite Northbridge cooler?
Yeah. Stop.
What's your favorite color in RGB?
I'm more of an R guy.
I'm more of a B guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. GI Jungle.
Yeah.
What is your favorite pinball cabinet?
Mm.
Oh.
Kiss.
Kiss is good.
Wow, that's a good answer. That's a really good answer, man.
I hate horror things, but the horror pinball games always be like the Tales from the Crypt was like a good one, or the Elvira one. What's one? I know that's not horror, but
Yeah.
all those kind of like metal like.
Back to the Future for me.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
The
Old
la-
pinball games.
last one I played was and loved was Next Generation Star Trek one. They had
Wow.
like a little Borg up in the corner, you know, and you like bounce around trying to get the extra bonus game from that.
So we'll do one more, and then I want to show off Mr. C's build
Yeah,
because I think he's due to he's owed his due right now.
he's earned it.
He's earned it.
He needs to stop
Little
buying
ID channels. This
lights.
is it. This is his build. It's amazing. No.
Yeah.
This probably was his build a while back. Yeah. The classics.
Just really want to.
Just love it so much. You just
My
can't get
God,
past
look
that.
at this
that-
thing.
What was the name of that one?
How do you
that
fit it?
copper link. Just like that. Just plugs right in there.
It's Apple too.
I got it's like it's rubbing
That is an
against.
Apple II.
See the
2E,
the
I
yellow connectors on there.
2E.
That's where the normal stock heatsink would snap in on there, and these
Oh my
these
God.
just sat. These aftermarket ones just sat usually through screw holes nearby.
All right, Matt's sticking on this screen. So let's actually look at Mr. C's here. So Mr. C,
He's got a video too.
I actually have that here as well.
Yeah.
Look at this beauty.
What a kiss up with a Newegg sticker.
Oh man, thank you for sharing the love too, Mr. C, for
Yeah.
putting that Newegg sticker in there.
That's gonna be a pain to get that out of there.
Yeah.
I love how the reflection goes.
Do we have the finished pictures?
We do.
Oh, okay,
We do.
good.
These little pipe
Yeah. So
cutter
this was
there.
still in progress at the moment.
Still, that right there looks better than my whole PC.
Woo! Whoa!
That's spicy.
Man, it's like a Tony Stark built a PC.
Ooh, it's getting a little warm in here, isn't it? Holy
let's zoom in
crap!
a little bit here.
You alright over there?
My
Oh.
God.
I do
I'm gonna
declare.
pull those wires out of there.
Gotta tell your wife to
Oh.
turn off the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a little too hot for
Hide the
Twitch.
children.
This looks like the intro to Terminator.
Yeah.
You know, like they're
Kinda
just
does.
building the most perfect system.
We can rebuild it. Still not the final product. Oh, is this not the final? Final?
Is this
I'll tell you what, Mr. C, we're gonna creep around your desk real quick.
I'll tell you what, Mr. C is never finished. He buys things every day. Like, he is an addict. He needs help.
Yeah.
We should really cut him off at Newegg, but we won't.
Bill, do you have the vapors?
He's one of those few guys that.
Of the what?
You have the vapors?
Is that what?
Oh,
what
Oh,
this is?
yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
He's one of those few guys that's gonna have a maxed out PC and be like, "Well, I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
done. I did it. I did everything I
I
possibly
don't think he's
could,"
ever
you know?
done. He keeps buying
Yeah.
stuff.
I don't know.
Now it's
not
lighting.
good.
Now he's
Yeah.
buying lights. Last night he was in my Twitch just like, I
He's
bought
gonna-
this light. I returned this light.
One
I
day
bought
he's gonna
this
turn on
light.
his PC and it's just gonna be a globe,
Yeah.
just like a sun coming out.
You've reached the end of the internet. Goodbye.
All right, Mike. I found the game.
Oh, you did?
It's called Stunt Copter.
Stunt Copter. Okay, I'll keep that in mind when we
Okay.
get off of
Yeah,
Mr.
that's
C.
some seriously good gameplay.
Look at that! My prayers have been answered.
Yeah,
I love
he
it.
knows Cables.
Mr.
Yeah,
C.
that's pretty solid.
But he doesn't have the EVGA wire wrapper.
That's his next thing. Now you gave him an idea.
I don't know. He's got those really nice color
Yeah.
cables.
I mean, I don't know
Those-
if you want to really
I can't
hide
complain
these.
about
Remember
custom
Broncos
made
cables?
Yeah.
Stop.
No, that's Newegg colors, orange and blue.
Orange and blue. Rocking that orange and blue.
Yeah. And those cans of Rust-Oleum in case there's.
Yeah, what else we got on the desk there? We got some
All right.
pliers. Oh, what are those things on the right there?
Here?
There's vapor juice.
Is he vaping?
No, it's food. It's coloring for his.
It's for the
Water
cooling.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Is he vaping?
Is that an Xbox controller?
What else
If
we
you're
got?
vaping, that's fine.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
what's up on the top? What do we got there?
I've seen that rack up there. He's had it on a couple other shots.
MSI
Yeah.
Tomahawk.
His throne up there of nice boxes for nice things.
Did he
Yeah.
did he leave out any screws on those L brackets?
They look
1,
great.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. There you
Looks
go.
nice.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Solid
Mr.
work.
C knows what's up.
He just checks off those.
Yeah.
Perfect,
So,
perfect,
see.
perfect.
I stopped there. Okay, this is the last picture, and then we can get to the video.
Oh.
Woo!
That's good.
Oh!
Look at
Oh my
those.
God.
Look at
That right
those
there is
thermal
actually
cake.
rendered with an RTX.
Oh,
That's the only way you get that
Jesus.
much
Put
chrome.
the RTX on.
Yeah.
Wow.
2066.
Mr. C, you're an artist.
Yeah.
Look at the depth of field too on that.
Hey, look at that, sharing that Newegg love.
What kind of phone do you got, Mr. C?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
that's a
that
really good
You
quality.
got that f-stop real low, dude.
Yeah. That's nice.
My
He
God.
has nice things.
It
I
must
like-
be nice
I
to
like
have nice
Gigabyte
things.
motherboards.
Yeah. He's got like
Dominator memory.
$4
Yeah,
grand
big-
worth of memory.
Yeah.
Big Trenton is right. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, right.
I don't know either. That could
All
be
right.
some kind of.
So he
that.
actually has a
Probably
video
not.
here.
It's German. I know that much.
Okay, it's muted, thank God.
Yeah.
Here's it in motion, buddies.
Yeah.
Is he drunk while he's taking this?
Yeah, where's your Steadicam at, bro?
It's like you're on a boat.
I don't know.
Don't give him ideas. He's gonna buy that too then.
Get a gimbal.
So like it's got that wobble, like that regular wobble.
Yeah.
I feel like we should CSI this and like zoom in on a chrome fixture and be like, well, he's got a ceiling fan, and here's the license plate number of his car.
Are those
We
hard
did the
drives in
reflection in the
between?
eye.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool setup. Hard drives in between the hard lines.
Oh, was that it? I didn't
Yeah,
even see that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Can we go back? Oh yeah.
yeah,
That's
that's
so
cool.
Sandwich it.
That's cool.
Cool,
Did
cool
they-
off those hard drives too.
Yeah,
They
dude, he
still make
spent-
water blocks?
He spent $5 grand on RGB fans, and he can't get a gimbal for these shots.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, Mr. C, production value, dude.
Ooh, if you look at that one right there, they're not. It's not.
It's not perfect.
No.
Yeah.
See?
Oh yeah, oh that
Little
angle
A
is.
little bit of an angle, Mr. C.
You got to
Ooh.
redo it.
Yeah.
You got to
Don't make him do
You
extra
gotta
work.
redo
all the
it.
pipes.
I think that's an optical illusion because the
It
angle
could
is,
be.
it's going inward and then up to try and line up with that pipe. So I'm not.
And
I
with this
can't
music,
accept
too?
anything but perfection.
Man, this
Yeah.
is just too hot for Twitch.
Yeah.
Not good. My God, it's too much for the vapors.
Yeah.
It's too much.
So okay, pause it right there. Those. What do we think about the text on the fans on the back of those fans?
Oh, these things?
I blacked
yeah.
them out.
Would you black those out? I'd get rid of those.
Get
too.
a steam something.
Just
hot
get
steam?
I just get a
Stick up the
sticker. Get a vinyl little sticker made.
I would buy custom. I'd buy coins from a coin collector.
Yeah.
Gold coins like doubloons.
I would
Oh,
think,
you know what'd be awesome? Is a convex mirror.
Oh, that's a good idea too.
I would rip a little piece of duct tape and just stuff it on there. You know, because like everything else is just perfect, but a little piece of gray duct tape. You know, it's my
Yeah.
life complete. Yeah.
Just
Mr. C has already built-
Put some white out.
He's already
Yeah,
rebuilt
yeah.
this PC 3 times since then.
Yeah.
I put some Louis Vuitton leather. I buy a purse,
Yeah.
Yeah.
cut it out,
Cut it out.
and cut circles of the pattern. and put
What's
that-
up?
Get some alligator.
What's up from
skin.
New
Alligator
York?
for sure.
Yeah, Mr.
Alex.
Fart, by the way, that's a fantastic Twitch name.
I think it was a question here
Ooh,
from
Pogs is
Sick-
actually a good idea.
Sick
Oh
Fox.
yeah, some slammers.
Hey, with some slammers on there, dude. You could put slammers on there.
Dude, you put some slammers on there.
That is so wasteful.
Some
of genius.
spinners.
Yeah,
Some spinner slammers.
Yeah.
fidget spinners.
Yeah. Spinners on top of
Yeah,
it.
fidget
Oh.
spinners would be good too.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty good.
RGB fidget spinners.
And you
A
can
lot of
find
people
fidget
have-
spinners.
yeah.
Oh, you can get them
They're
for pennies
everywhere.
on the dollar.
Yeah.
My goodness.
That
And
was
look
such
at
a
this for
quick
contrast. Look at
fad.
this for contrast.
I
Pretty
still-
much exactly the same.
I
Next-
still
I don't
love
see any
fidget
difference.
spinners.
Wait, is this still Mr. C's build?
No.
This
Yeah,
is
this is still
actually
his build.
Oh, this is
This is like his early.
this is
Yeah.
before he put it in the case.
Yeah. This
Okay.
is when he's
that's what I
working
thought.
on it.
Yeah.
Let's get to a next question because I don't think we've answered a question in a while.
Yeah. Interesting.
But Mr. C.
All right. Well, while we're on little mode, go to Stunt Copter.
Oh yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah.
So I just want like a 10-hour loop of Stunt Copter gameplay.
That's a Lead Tech video card, and that had these win-fast overclocking that had like sound effects whenever you overclock it, so it had to do like car burnouts
What is
or something.
happening here?
What the hell
What
is
is
that?
going on?
Is this Oregon Trail?
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, give me some sound. Can you give me some give me some sound? I want to hear the
Here,
bump, bump, bump.
Let me mute the music.
So this is essentially dangerous choplifter.
Yeah.
No, it's Stunt Copter.
Yeah, but it's like wow. That's
And the guy does a backflip on the bump, 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 bump.
Wow,
You
this
can hear the helicopter.
I can't believe you're making us watch a Mac game on a PC show.
I know.
This was legit when you're like 6 years old playing this.
It looks like they just took clip art.
Oh, that was a deep one.
Yeah.
That was deep. Oh, I'm gonna
All right,
stream this.
Vincent
I'm gonna
Death.
do this on Twitch.
What's your opinion on 3D point solid state drives?
Thanks for the follow.
I think our more tech savvy people can probably answer this question.
I have no idea what that is.
I have never seen those letters.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Matt.
Anything?
You really set us up on this one, Matt.
Yeah. Thanks for asking questions and let us know ahead of time.
Oh, okay.
Very-
No.
Thanks for asking very specific questions.
Okay, we need some metal slug.
Let's
We can
Google
do
that.
Okay,
quick.
Google, what is 3D X Point SSD?
I think they're great.
Hang on.
Or not great. One or the other.
Google it, Mike. Google it.
Metal slug.
Matt, give us a new question really fast, please.
Yeah.
We've already been over this, Vincent. Okay, we're not talking about 3D X Point anymore.
Yeah, we did this.
Go back and watch the VOD from
Yeah.
last week.
3D.
We've been answering this question too many times.
If I have to hear 3D X Point one more time, I swear to God.
Yeah.
Metal Slug.
This is Optane technology. This is
It is Optane.
to
Yeah.
help make the caching run faster.
It is
it-
memory
is it-
storage technology jointly developed by Intel and Micron.
Wait. I gotta go real quick.
Mhm.
I love this Wikipedia point here.
Yeah.
Pronounced 3D crosspoint.
No, it's not Crosspoint. It's X Point, just like the iPhones are XRs and XS.
I don't know.
I still
Is it Motocross or Moto X?
wish we'd move on to the next question.
Okay, next question. Next question.
Vincent, you're banned.
Yeah. What's in your pockets?
What's it?
Oh, no.
I don't know what is in my pocket.
Let's see.
I would have had a good one. I would have had an incriminating
Keys.
one
These
yesterday.
are my keys.
My badge.
This goes to my truck, and this is a 3D printed key fob.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Because Joe made that
I
for
got a
me.
little vape
Money clip.
so I don't smoke cigarettes. It's been almost a year.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Phone charger.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cable.
Money clip.
There's
Wallet.
some trash in my pocket.
It's from Levi's.
Ooh.
It's a trifold.
I've got myself a phone case, but I have Mega Man / Daft Punk
My wallet.
mix up.
Costco.
My wallet. It's from Gucci. It's a bifold.
And then
So you guys are going wallets. You're not going money clips, huh?
No.
I don't really have. I have the phone wallet now.
They don't make a Gucci money clip, alright?
Oh,
Sorry.
I bet they
only
do.
got hundreds in.
Just get the hell out of here.
Are you serious?
He's flashing Chris
Jesus
hundreds.
Christ.
What a jackass.
Hey, how many you got in there, bud?
Just
Not
Oh
anymore.
snap!
Not that much anymore.
Dude, he's got a fistful.
Holy
All
crap.
crisp ones. He's got the hologram hundreds.
What up?
Damn.
Single life.
You have that Supreme money gun where he just shoots out money
Yeah.
for you.
Holy crap.
The Supreme's upstairs, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't bring that with me.
Mike, make this full screen. I'm digging this.
Quiet back,
Yeah.
Black Cat. Okay, a little behind the scenes. So, producer Matt put some gummy candies in our fridge, and he's left them there for a week.
Oh.
And so I was like, "Well, free game." I ended up eating them, and he came back and he goes, "Did you eat my candies?" I'm like,
Did you eat his candies?
yeah, he actually asked me mid while I was finishing them too. I was like mid chew, and I was like, "Huh?"
Why would you just steal his candy?
I don't
Yeah.
know, dude.
Why would you just assume candies
Free
in the fridge
game.
are for you?
Mike, make us look,
Yeah.
make us look huge.
Yeah.
I like this vintage gaming stuff.
Yeah, me too.
So have you seen the new Capcom, the beat 'em up collection? I can't remember what it's called.
You want to look it up?
It's the.
My payday was
I
Friday.
was gonna try and get us a key.
I still have 100 left.
Yeah, look it up. We are just teching around. Might as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, we're just taking a
The
round.
beat 'em up bundle, yeah.
beat 'em up bundle. That's awesome.
It's not out on PC. It came out on PS4 and Xbox.
We do have it. It is in house. All right,
Yeah.
Pinto Master. I have 1 gigabyte down, 1 gigabyte up, running 3 1080 Ti's, and still get lag in the game.
Wow.
Any suggestion?
Get better internet.
Give us
No,
the
he's getting
1080 Ti.
he's getting 1 gig up, 1 gig down, which is
Yeah.
good.
This is not real.
Oh, man. Okay.
Okay.
How do you have 3 1080 Ti's?
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying to trick us here.
Producer Matt, get this trolling crap out of here.
Yeah.
I agree.
Obviously, the solution is 3 2080 Ti's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And,
Yep.
and you got to go up from that P3 that you're running right now.
Well, what power
to
supply do you
to a
have? Because
modern
if he only
CPU.
has one 1200 watt power supply,
Mhm.
that's where you're losing the frames.
Fatal Freak. I was gonna make that same joke.
That's a joke I made with P3.
Yeah.
He's just got an old CPU. It's
Just
like,
because
it's
it has
like-
3 1080 Ti's doesn't
Yeah.
mean this other hardware isn't bottlenecking. Like, what if he's running a Pentium 4?
yeah, that's what we've all just said.
That's
Good
the
job.
joke.
Yeah.
This
That's
is
his
the
joke.
That's his
Maybe
joke.
it's because your mom doesn't love you, Pinto.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
Pinto, you're banned too.
You're
Maybe you
banned.
drank too many Red Bulls and you're actually living in slow motion.
Yeah,
What
maybe
is the-
that's true. That's a valid point.
Like Fry with too many coffees.
Yeah.
Once you get to 100 coffees.
Oh my god.
Maybe you're trying to play games of the future.
Oh my
true.
god. I'm so happy we got
Right?
that message right
Maybe
now.
it's got RTX on, and you don't have RTX.
Is everyone else seeing that troll message right now?
That's not troll. That's true.
You shut up right now.
Oh, I'm trolling you, boy. Welcome to the show. Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for bringing up our numbers.
Yeah,
That's true. That's legit.
it is true. Nintendo is better.
Yeah.
Everything Nintendo.
All right, so Quasar,
What is the best video card for video rendering?
I don't know, man.
the best video card?
What kind of question? What kind of?
You need that ray tracing, so you got to get that 20 series. You know what I mean?
mean,
What's
to be
the
honest,
most expensive video
It's
card?
probably some dumb quadro.
Titan. What's the latest Titan one?
That's actually how their marketing works too. Some dumb quadro.
It probably is.
Buy
Some dumb
or
Quadro.
some dumb Fire GL card.
It
Yeah.
is how their red marketing goes. It's like they don't tell
That's
you.
the
what,
answer. I mean, that's the
All
answer.
right.
It's what find the most expensive video card, and that's probably the best
But
one.
it's
for
probably
video
not
rendering.
even a Titan V.
Let's
It
switch over
probably
to mine real
is.
quick.
It probably is some crazy quadro.
That's
Yeah,
that's the
but
magic
whatever
crown.
the most expensive one is the best for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so get the most expensive. If it's $5,000, that's the best one.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So right
Right.
now, we're looking at some more fan-submitted builds.
What
This
was that picture of?
This
Yeah,
is
that's
G.I.
not a
Jungle.
computer.
What's the name of the new Quattro RTX card? Because they have
Did they announce it?
Yeah,
Oh, they announced it like the month before, right?
yeah it was before Gamescom. It was right before it.
It's a Rodro.
Yeah, it was something. Rob Lowe. It was a Rob.
It was a
Lowe.
Rob
Lowe,
Lowe.
yeah.
The Rob Lowe.
Is that New
Yeah.
York?
He's got old timey.
That is New York. It's
What
like
kind of
Central
picture?
Park coming out of the park.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Are you guys showing fan YouTube channels? No.
What's your YouTube channel?
Yeah, Game on John. No, we're not.
You're the first person to ask. What's your
No.
YouTube name? Just type it in chat. We'll
Yeah.
say
Let me
it out
guess.
loud.
Is it Game on John?
Yeah.
If it's Game on John, we'll say, "And there's Game on John."
We hope that Paul and Kyle are our fans and that
Yeah.
they watch our content.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
As much
disappointed in
as
us.
we
They're
watch their
so
content.
disappointed.
Yeah. Tesla. Yeah.
Is this what we left behind?
Yeah.
Oh, Tesla cards.
Yeah. I think there's an RTX Tesla card that came
Yeah.
out. That was announced just a month ago, and that would probably be the fastest.
I'm sorry, G.I. Jungle, but when I see this salmon color for anything,
Those Noctuas, like I don't know.
Noctua, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I don't understand the coloring.
They
They're
are
great
sticking with it,
coolers,
though.
but they're just like you know, makes people think that great cooler, ugly cards
You
or
know
ugly
what?
fans.
I can only imagine that they got like a shipment of like brown salmon plastic.
A
and they're
billion of them.
What do we do with this
Yeah.
stuff?
What am I gonna do with a billion fans that are puke brown?
I feel
And
like
then-
they're going too
Price to
far on like you know how I'm not into RGB.
Yeah.
I think they're just
Yeah.
like no people that want the best cooling don't care about lights and fans. They want
Yeah.
equipment.
Just contrarian
yeah,
PC
industrial
equipment.
equipment, and they've
Yeah.
like gone
Yeah.
too far. Like just leave the fans black.
We're so cool. We're gonna make it super ugly.
Yeah, we're gonna make them ugly. Like they made a decision. Like no, we'll make them ugly so
Yeah.
people like know it's real.
Our stuff
They-
is so good, it's ugly.
They would bring back a beige case right now if they could.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, because they are the biggest sleeper brand.
Yeah.
You know that is like really good performance, and it's like well.
So right now, this is Kamikaze. This is Kamikaze's build.
Mhm.
This is Battle Station, I should say.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay, so turn the lights on in your office so we can see what crap you got on your desk.
Getting the dual PC setup, nice. Okay, good. Got a
Obviously, he
Razer
voted
mouse.
for Razer.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
Black
you
Widow.
voted in. Yeah, pretty good. Rocking. This seems like one RGB
Is that a
fan.
That's
Uh,
a
Looks like
AMD?
arcade.
CPU. No,
Yeah.
that's a stock. That's a stock AMD.
Yeah, it's a Wraith fan,
yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
the Ryzen Wraith cooler.
Let's see if we can get really in there.
Yeah. Way up there, Morty.
Way in there.
Oh, that's
That's
too deep.
Asus.
That's Republic of Gamers Asus card.
I
Yeah.
can tell by the pixels.
And is that Team Group memory?
Those are those. No,
That's
those
Team
are.
Group.
Yeah.
What are they?
That's Team Group.
Team
I can
Group.
tell by the pixels this is a photo.
Yeah.
You can tell because Team Group has that like
Yeah, that
weird
little
slant design.
wing thing.
You
Yeah.
can tell because it is.
The weird thing is his PC's on the ground. It's just a
I
poster.
can tell that there's pixels because it's
Yeah.
a digital photo.
Yeah.
On a.
Theo
TV
knows.
All right, Fatal Freak.
Oh,
All right. So actually, you can see in my file it says not Fatal Freak. When he actually posted this, he said, "If you're triggered by cable management, look at this." So this
Oh,
is
stupid.
this is not a community's
That's
pictures.
awesome.
That is awesome.
But
I
look
love
at
it.
this.
I actually love
I
it.
can just hear the fans clicking, like as all the cables hit them.
I want to know how they
It's
got a
not
close-up
real.
photo of our build.
That's real.
There's that's not real.
That's the
real.
That's a
Verge's
real
first
picture.
PC.
Yeah. Yeah. That's this,
That's what they upgraded.
Yeah, that's
from.
the first PC
Yeah.
that built.
yeah. No, I
Yes. That won't run Battlefield 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna play League of Legends.
yeah.
What's wrong with League of Legends,
I'm
bro?
gonna play some Dota.
That's the
Yeah.
first.
What's wrong with Dota? What's wrong with Dota?
Oh my god.
That's cable management where you will always hear a wire in a fan.
And if always.
Yeah.
Just you like open it like where
What
is
is
it?
where is that? I don't know where it's everywhere. That's
I've
where it's
zip
at.
tied them all into a bundle and zip tied that to the case.
Hand me
How
a
is it-
tweezer.
It's not even real though.
Let me ask an important question here, Tony.
Yeah.
RGB or this setup?
Like a nice computer with like would I
Yeah.
rather have a nice
Yeah.
computer
Yeah.
with RGB or this?
Yeah.
RGB.
All right.
All right,
We did it.
We found the limit.
We found a way
Yeah.
to draw the line with Tony.
It
I don't
does
like want to hurt myself to avoid RGB, right? Like that's not the point. The point I would just never spend money on.
Ooh, that's.
I don't
not
mind the
pretty.
wire management because for me that's like old timey working on cars when you just like shove
Oh
your
my
hand through a
God.
bunch of wires and hope to find a spark plug.
Yeah.
So this is Maka. Maka actually sent this to us, but it's not hers. It's her friend Lindsay.
Mm.
She
What's
actually
up,
said-
Lindsay?
Lindsay
Lindsay.
keeps it clean.
Yeah, what's
Lindsay.
up? What's up, Linz?
Yeah, tell Lindsay we said hi.
Yeah, what up, girl?
Yeah, she
God,
gets
right?
down.
Lindsay, that is
I need a Lindsay.
Beautiful.
That's
I need
the
a Lindsay
keyboard.
in my life.
Yeah, where you at,
Jesus.
Lindsay?
Lindsay, I got a Gucci wallet with hundreds in it. What's up?
Fistful of hundreds.
That's it.
Yeah, he actually does. He's got fistfuls of hundreds.
Thanks, buddy.
Seems pretty thin.
Thanks a lot, man.
Mike's now. Very nice fan.
That's
case.
dirt. That's blood money, though. By the way.
You can't pull that wallet off.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I could. Oh, it is, dude. What the hell, dude?
Yeah,
But no, Lindsay,
that's nice.
you need a Lindsay in your life.
Ah, dude, look at that thing. I don't even
Jeez.
like RGB. I'm like, man, that's clean.
The only thing that slightly bothers me is that it's an EVGA card on an Asus board,
Yeah.
and I want to
But-
just have it all be
Well,
the
listen,
same.
we all can't be perfect.
Yeah.
I'm with you, John. Talk to me, Lindsay. And Game on John, we will not talk about your YouTube channel like Game on John. All right, I refuse.
Fistful of
So
$10.
I was a little hesitant to believe this was real,
No, I talked to this guy. He does all like.
and I actually had to look him up. And so this is the raw view in our Discord, and he does a ton of custom builds.
Yeah,
This is
that's
the one
sweet.
he shared with us.
Wait, this guy's associated with our Discord,
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't even think we're worthy.
so they're not all bad.
This guy will actually talk to us.
Yeah, he actually talks to us. So
Jesus.
this is what is it, Game of Thrones theme?
House
Yeah.
Targaryen.
Yeah.
When you just
Look
love
at-
your cousin.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Gary has a
Yeah.
place to go.
You know that meme where the guy's like looking back at the other girl. This is like
Yeah.
totally like Mr. C's system.
Yeah, he's like-
Yeah, and then looking back at the new system.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
Mr. C.
Like, did that happen already?
I don't want to block you, Tony. So I'm trying to go lower.
It's okay.
In
Yeah.
blood.
I'm sorry.
I'm doing good back here. Don't worry.
Okay.
What case is that?
What case is this? I don't know.
Yeah.
Man, this is something he found on the road. He decided to repurpose it.
Yeah, it's probably like a.
Is that a thermal take case?
Might be right.
I think that's a thermal take.
I'll go higher up.
The big old thermal take one.
You know what?
Yeah.
There may be a.
It's the mother of PC builds.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah.
I bet Theo's gonna be. It's one of those thermal take it. Yeah. I already said that, Theo.
Thanks a lot. Just because you're a few.
The guy
minutes
that doesn't
behind.
know anything about PCs got that before you did.
He probably,
How do you feel about that?
To be fair, Theo's like 5 minutes behind us, so he probably.
I don't
wrote
care.
that
Don't want to hear
before.
Dennis. That's excuses.
Just saying.
That's just an excuse.
You gotta be thinking ahead.
I
Yep.
trust Theo's building.
gotta be
over
quick.
Bill's building.
You
Just
gotta,
saying.
you gotta be quick.
I zoom it. Look, I zoom it so far.
Excuses.
Yeah.
Don Roos, I love that you had the fastest PC in Kansas City. It's like you're the sharpshooter, quick draw.
Yeah. Oh,
He's the-
I jumped into a new one.
He's
So
the Doc Holliday of
this is
PC.
who's this?
Fastest GPU in the West.
I got the fastest
WK61
benchmark this side of the Mississippi.
612. So
I love it.
WK612, just in case you didn't miss it. So look at this. Open view.
Who is WK612?
He's posted one time.
It's Andrew WK.
Yeah.
How do we think about the non-hardline tubes?
I like them.
Practically speaking, I would have them in my build any day of the week.
You know what's funny is like Paul's most recent like water cooling was loose cables like that.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. Don't forget the vertical mounted GPU.
It's way
Oh,
more
yeah, it
functional.
looks nice,
Like
yeah.
it just seems like a way more functional, smarter way to do it.
Way easier, way better to work with, but it does not look as good.
If you were going to custom your system every 3 months or 2 months or
Mr.
1
C.
month,
Yeah.
then loose cables like that make a lot more sense because let's face it, if you bought a Vega 64 water cooling block and then tomorrow you're getting a 2080.
By the way, why
With a
didn't you?
different
This is
box,
from
so,
producer
yeah.
Matt. By the way, why didn't you water cool his GPU?
Just calling you out,
Shake
dude.
my head. No, call him out.
Wow.
You know what? I'm actually kind of triggered a little bit. Let me get
Oh,
to.
where's Matt's PC
I'm a
picture?
little triggered too.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's for the same thing.
Am I going the right way?
Yep.
Am I going the right way?
Nope.
Getting colder.
Yeah, no, that wasn't doing it for me.
DVI back
Is that
there?
VGA? I'm just kidding.
That's
I
a
think
D.
it's DVI.
No, that's the power supply.
it's
No,
DVI.
not that. I think that's the power supply.
It's a vertical mount card. Yeah,
It's
but
DVI.
Nah, yeah.
That's triggered me a little bit.
Why?
That's old school.
Because look at this build.
So you still
that looks
like
like it's
DVI?
too far down for. Yeah,
Because
what's wrong with
it's
DVI?
vertically mounted.
Yeah.
DVI is.
Power supply is definitely
Dual link
lower,
TV,
guys.
I'll run 2K.
I don't see an HDMI cord coming out of this.
Why HDMI?
Why? Yeah, HDMI
At
is limited to
least.
60.
Yeah. At
No, it's
least.
DVI is better than HDMI
Mhm.
for frame rates.
I don't know about that.
For frame rates, HDMI cannot push out more than 60.
I know, but still DVI is usually you got an older monitor anyways.
Dual link TVI is pretty good.
It's fine.
Yeah.
If you're not 4K. But what was triggering me was the cable right in between the two fans on the left
That,
there.
that random
That
Right.
like mouse cable or the
Yeah, that little
monitor
blue,
cable.
those little blue.
These?
Yeah,
That might just be like a thermal sensor. No, that's
that's
definitely powering
that's
this.
powering something.
That's
Does it keep going down?
that's not
No.
the right place to put
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
you going?
It's like they
Get
use
in
the CPU socket to
You know
power
what?
Yeah.
If you had to give this a rating out of 10,
Better
What
than
would you
mine.
a DisplayPort.
Oh, it's way better than mine. But I think that it's so close to being. It's got all the components of a badass system.
8 out of 10.
I'd say 7, because I think it could be like perfect and badass, but there's just like a few things that were left out that I'm not.
What do you think,
in love
Tony?
with.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Perfect PC.
Okay, that's your perfection.
That's nice.
Dennis, what do you think?
I love it. I think it's great.
I hate rating someone else's build, but
Do
I
it.
think Texas,
Dennis, go out on a limb, man.
Yeah.
Who cares?
eights,
It's the
I think
internet.
Give it solid 8s.
I think
all
solid
day
8.
long. You know.
Just some anonymous person that sent us
I mean,
a picture.
I'd love
It's
to.
so
I'd love
rough.
to have that PC.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
Look,
10 out of
love
10.
it.
Yeah.
regardless of what we rate you, we rather have.
Yeah,
your
we would
PC.
rather have yours than
Yeah.
ours.
Yeah. That's rough though. You know.
We're being nitpicky little pieces of crap.
So this is the last picture. So you guys need to join our Discord and send us some more builds so we can show it off. But this is from Zeta508.
Oh yeah,
Or
it's
Zet-
PC.
Sorry, is that?
That's pretty nice.
That is nice.
That's very nice. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's give it some love here.
A little Kingston SSD in there. Chilling there with the 750. About 750.
750.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, he's got a Thor thing here.
Yeah.
There's hammer.
Thor's hammer.
Got
Jolnor or
We
whatever.
got
Mjolnir.
We got 3 hard drives, so that's cool.
Torbjörn.
Where's this all stored?
I call him
It's up there. Up.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Come on.
Kingston's
Oh, yeah.
over
SSD,
there.
couple Kingston. Is that 1 or 2 Kingstons? I can't tell.
At least one. We
At
don't know.
least
At least one.
You might want to straighten that SSD out a little bit though, because it looks like it's gonna pop out. I want to just give it a little twist.
Yeah.
That's causing.
It's gorgeous.
OCD.
It's gorgeous. Okay,
You know
now
what?
can we I don't like that the
Is that on the bed?
PSU doesn't
No,
have a
it's
shroud.
Corsair mousepad.
Okay, I see that. Yeah.
What's a motherboard?
CPU or a PSU shroud would make that amazing to me.
Shroud was nice.
Enhance
Enhance where?
in the motherboard zone. Gosh, I can't tell. can't tell by the markings which motherboard. Oh, it's Strix. So
Yeah.
it's a Zeus motherboard, a Zeus video card. I love that.
Oh, sorry about
That's
that.
really what you go for?
For some reason, just having a little difference like that just gets me upset nowadays. Although
Alright.
definitely storage.
Let's get to questions here.
Hold on, before you do that,
Oh.
go back to Finn Swede picture number 3.
Finn Swede, number 3.
I just
There it is.
realized.
What are you looking
See
at?
something wrong?
What do I see something wrong? Okay.
Oh, here
So
we
Matt-
go.
producer
Now
Matt-
the quiz.
Yeah, what's underneath the bed?
Not that.
With
So
the
producer
PC.
Matt- Oh wait, is this carpet?
No, not that. Look at the PC, man.
Sorry.
Look on the PC.
Sorry.
Yeah. Matt,
Alright.
why do you gotta quiz us?
Producer
like this,
Matt's
man?
trying to quiz us here.
Just tell us what your
He said
problem
there's
is.
Was
something
it
wrong.
the
Yeah,
memory?
yeah, the dims are wrong.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know the board. Some boards might
Oh
support.
snap!
Yeah.
Some boards might support 1 and 2.
Yeah,
for
we
the-
mentioned that before, didn't we?
There are boards that will take 1 and 2 for the
Yeah,
channel.
it's just
Yeah.
specific to the board. That's like on the Verge one. The people
Yeah.
that I saw critiquing it had the actual
I don't know.
motherboard spot. It's probably wrong.
Yeah.
But-
around the
Come across this almost.
So
Yeah.
Finn Swede can't
Yeah.
hear us right now because I think he may have muted us, but he's watching the stream and
Mhm.
he's watching the chat. Chat, ask him. Does he know that his dims may be
Yeah,
wrong?
Chad, say that Finn, you screwed up.
Shame.
And also, yeah,
Shame.
is there a cheese can? Is that a cheese thing underneath your?
Do we really? Let's not
No.
explore
Yeah,
this.
what's
just
underneath
go-
your bed?
Yeah,
number
why
one?
do you
Yeah.
keep talking about this?
For
Because
that.
honestly, I thought we weren't exploring it because it's
Yeah.
like,
All right, let's move on.
like,
You never focus on what's under another man's bed.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Let's see
you know?
what's our
You
next
set
question.
the picture.
Yeah. But still, you know. As you don't look through someone else's cache on their computer.
oh,
you know?
Finn, you screwed up. Are you from the Verge?
Yeah.
All right, Beardy Baldy.
How long is that going to live on?
For a while.
That guy's
Yeah.
going to be in Beam for the
But, you know,
until computers are.
Those sites are all jokes anyway, so it's not like, you know,
That's
if people were gonna cling to something, there's plenty more to cling to than just that dumb video.
Beardy Baldy, which cons, comic, CES, PAX, etc., is your favorite and why? PAX.
I don't know.
Comics too crazy for me right now.
Like PAX.
Even AX is too crazy now. I actually I go to this convention every year in Pasadena called DesignerCon, and it's
That's kinda
small and like great. You get to talk to
So
all the artists.
you don't like modern, like
Yeah,
not
that's
modern. I
fine.
should say like
No.
giant cons. You
no,
like
they're
small.
too giant. Like it's so hard to
Enjoy yourself.
to enjoy yourself and like interact and like
Yeah.
you know get to see the things you want to see.
I like Minecon.
not to speak for you, but you had a lot of experience with Comic Con.
Yeah,
so-
I've been to probably a dozen Comic Cons,
Yeah.
like from when it was nothing and were watching anime in Hall H to what it is now, and
Yeah.
it's
a juggernaut of entertainment.
Donald
Yeah.
from Facebook, what's going on? You
I-
say hey to us.
Flight Sim Con.
Back
small
you,
cons are great.
Yeah.
back
Awesome.
in the olden days, when we had Comdex in Vegas, that was the show because that was just focused on PC.
Yeah.
It was all computer, and that was like the heyday of computers. So for me, that was the one to go to. I will admit that lately Comic-Con has turned more into like an entertainment
Yeah, it's
And-
PopCon.
and really long lines. I'm at the age now where I just can't sit for like 3 hours.
Yeah, in the sun.
Mm.
Yeah, to get a paper bag with Deadpool
Yeah.
on it, you know?
And
So-
maybe take a picture, maybe, because
Yeah.
he also may end up having to leave early.
Yeah.
Well, you got to
yeah.
dictate your whole day around trying to see one thing, right? So
Yeah.
it's like I'm gonna wait in line early in the morning to get in, go straight to Hall H, and be there the entire day because I want to see the Big Bang Theory cast, right? And that's just is like the least.
Because
fun.
now that the show's ended,
yeah, it's like
they're
the
really
least
important.
fun thing I could ever imagine.
Like the last good one I kind of liked was BlizzCon.
Yeah.
I'm not even a big fan of like BlizzCon games right now. Yeah, Overwatch is awesome, but in general, it's like, well, it was just a nice experience to kind of have like a solid place to go.
Yeah, and
you know?
they do a good job of having
Yeah.
stuff for people to do.
all right, this is gonna be our last question for the day, everyone.
This
so-
better be a good one, Matt, or I
Yeah.
am going to be so pissed and eat
Yeah.
all of your candy.
Mike already ate it all. So I don't care.
All right, from Hornet AMX.
Mm.
If you were building a custom theme PC, what theme would you pick? Colors, movies, games, etc.
I may just go like ostentatious RGB everything
Hmm.
Me,
if I had no expense spared, just kind of like
Yeah, so you have unlimited money.
Yeah.
If you got unlimited money,
Yeah, and you can build any themed PC.
I don't-
The airplane PC that light is.
Yeah, I mean, but that, I don't know, like, where are you gonna put that? Like, practically speaking, those like ultra themed out like artistic builds are cool, but they're as useful as some of those artistic themed choppers. You know,
I'd like
you're
to-
not gonna write it.
I'd like to build a really sweet, if I had like all the money, like classy, like PC.
Yeah.
Like marble and gold.
Yeah,
You know, like where it's just like, what is
it's like a
this?
sculpture.
Yeah, like what is this thing?
you don't know it's a computer.
You don't even know it's a computer.
That would be
Right.
cool.
I know me and Matt were talking about building the Rick and Morty PC because it kind of has that weird triangle
Oh, yeah,
weird
yeah.
look to
That's
it.
a good one.
Like,
Yeah.
That's
like
pretty
memory
good.
sticks on the outside.
Yeah.
You know, some that's just really kind of cool. But yeah, I feel like a lot of there's different layers of PC builders. There's guys that really buy like the really nice hardware. You know,
Yeah.
like Mr. C. You know, and then there's the guys that just like put like paper mache on the outside of a case and like,
Yeah.
see, it's PUBG now. And
Yeah,
you're like, you know,
yeah.
I'd much rather have the technical performance versus the artistic
Yeah.
license to it. You know, so
Yeah.
Sorry, did
Yeah.
you mention that Rick and Morty one?
Or
Yeah.
a Gundam PC.
The Gundam
Yeah.
PC would be pretty bomb.
But if it's like a movie or a TV show or even a game that's hot at the moment, like it's gonna be dated quick.
But
Yeah.
Gundam
See, maybe you want to choose a
timeless.
classic. Maybe you want to
Yeah.
choose.
Well, yeah, something like Gundam. Like if you're just into that,
Gundam
then-
are timeless. So Zaku would always be cool.
I can't come up with a theme that I would like.
I like military too. If I was gonna build like a nice like pseudo military case, like an
Yeah.
OE green with like big
What if it was in like a
dump
ammo
switches
box?
on it.
I
Yeah,
would-
That'd
you
be
know?
cool.
I would make a custom built PC that looked like an arcade cabinet.
Yeah, that'd be
Put
cool.
one in here.
Oh, see,
That
like
would be
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Like if I had a choice, I'd make mine look like an arcade cabinet,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
and then like it would have like the classic '80s like bright pink and light blue RGB type of going on with maybe black light or something.
Okay, here's what I got it. Here's my thing, Tony. This is taking your idea and it was inspiration.
Okay.
I want like an entryway to the house where you've got like, it's not a sculpture, but it's like an art installation where you've got like mirrors around and you've got this like center, kind of like Hal from 2001,
All right.
but not just like the red light. So you've just got some art installation with some lights and you got some stuff going on and it looks kind of out of place and weird. And then run all the cables to another room where it's just the monitors and peripherals and stuff. And the PC is in a different room as the centerpiece of the house.
Like the mirror display at the Broad.
Yeah, it's like a neural network, like a central computing. Like there is a spot for the computer, and you access it from a different part of the
Does
of the house.
it dream at night?
It dreams, it talks. It is part of your house.
I like the wall mount PCs.
Those are
where,
nice.
where you just have all your components up on the wall and then you have it underneath. So that to me makes like pretty good sense, especially if you're in a real limited space.
Yeah,
You know, and then it's just a piece of art. But for me too, I feel like I almost need to have a case, mainly because of kids and cats. I got to have a case over my PC now. You know, in fact, at home. I turned my lights off on my case because
Yeah.
otherwise my daughter wants to open it up and just like stick her fingers in fans and stuff, and like that's a danger. So
Shouldn't do that. It's bad.
I know, but she's learning. She's she knows a lot about PCs already, and it's good to see that type of entertainment for her. That's cool, but at the same time, for me, it's like, oh no, I can't have that. You know.
Yeah.
So for me, I'd much rather have a case that I can close and keep clean.
yeah.
You're
Yeah.
more over function than
Practicality
than,
of
yeah.
it. And the practicality of some of those custom builds, I mean, they're just freaking huge.
Some of them, like you can imagine, like if they ever wanted to change out a component, they would have to move like
oh, yeah,
30 pieces of art,
it's terrible.
you know, like that they custom made.
I always think of like Bill Gates' house. How he's got it all wired up, and it's like, I bet it already feels outdated.
I bet the moment the internet goes down, he starts freaking out.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no, I can't open up my garage or anything now.
But I think the size of some of these cases, like I know like there's the form factor thing where a lot of people are into like really small form factor PCs. But I bet if you, like a lot of those pictures, like those PCs look awesome. And, you know, a lot of you are like, oh my God, I want that PC. But if you actually saw how big it was and how much space it would take up, you probably wouldn't be as interested in it anymore.
All right, guys. Well, we are done for the day. Thank you so much for joining us for Techin Around episode 5. This literally is this whole month is fan month. We want to dedicate everything we can to you guys. If you've noticed, we've done Dead Cells where you guys get to choose how we play. Same thing with Choice Chamber. And our next stream, which is Friday, it's all going to be about us versus you versus each other, because we're going to be doing WWE 2000 or 2K18. And
That's still number 2?
Huh? Oh, because I had this. Keep going. Yeah, I was counting and then I stopped counting and I was just doing this to fidget.
I'm a conscientious objector to fan month.
Yeah.
Number C.
But
as long as they're RGB fans, I'm in.
Yeah. But we're basically gonna make custom characters. We've been doing it all week, and I still have a few more to make. Yeah. And it's gonna be the Discord versus us.
Mine looks the best.
Royal Rumble.
Yeah, and if you guys think that we didn't boost our stats and make all you guys scrawny and wimpy, you're crazy.
Yeah.
We're gonna destroy you. It's gonna be a.
We're not playing the 2.
Cheat
codes. We're letting the computer go.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be commentating, and we're gonna be watching it with you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna crush you. Spoiler alert. Place your bets.
All right, guys. We'll check you Friday. Latest.
Bye-bye.